Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Marcus baby stream, another Melon Dog stream, whatever you want to call me. All right, we're back in business, and we're just going to get right into it. We're going to jump right into it. Some serious shit is happening. Some actual serious shit. First, second, true. I've been waiting all weekend for this. This is so awesome. True hater. This is going to be the best stream you've ever seen. This is going to be the most intense stream you've ever seen. I know nothing about any of this. I don't know what's going on. I saw it over the weekend, a little bit. Heard a little bit about Destiny maybe being evil. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe President Sunday's the evil one. We don't even know. We don't know. All right, chat. We don't know who the evil one is and who the good guys are. We don't know who's evil, who's good. All right. The only side we can be on is Marcus, the Marcus baby side. Okay. The only hope is that we win tonight because as I put in the title, it's a complete Marcus sweep. At the end of the day, I'm good, and that's all that matters. Marcus is good.
In this video, I'm going to tell you a story about a man.
This shit is so confusing, to be honest. That's what I'm starting to get. I think this is very confusing, and we're gonna try to figure it out tonight. Okay, we're gonna try to figure it out tonight, the best we can.
It's a story that has been replicated over and over and over in government, in show business, in business boardrooms, restaurant franchises. This time, it's about a man with a small social media empire on YouTube. A man who uses his clout and his fame to lure mentally and financially vulnerable women from his community into sexual encounters. Encounters which he records and then, without their consent, shares with others.
Oh,
It's about how that man developed such a stranglehold over his community that no one, no matter how disgusted they are, will dare call him out for this, even when it becomes public knowledge.
Destiny, President Sunday is evil, but less evil than Destiny. Okay. Destiny is apparently evil and makes vulnerable women and uses their and uses their revenge porn as blackmail. This quite
And most
possibly might
importantly,
be evil.
This is a story about power, and of how normal human feelings can be contorted to serve a machine to make a man immune to the effects of the abuse he has inflicted on an astonishing...
We have two
number of
videos. We have
people.
this one, and then we have Cope and Seed's video. So this is very interesting.
Stephen Bennell II, or as he's known online, Destiny, is a highly successful political streamer and
Talks a little
content
slow
creator
for my liking.
who has garnered infamy not just for public outbursts and controversial political positions, but also for an impressive number of public threats, sexual scandals.
Chat, what is Chat's opinion of Destiny? Actually, before we get into this, what is your guys' opinion of Destiny? Do you guys hate him? Do you guys like him? What do you guys think of him? Because I am like on the fence. I think he's okay. Before we even learn about evil things, right? Before we even learn about the evil stuff, pre this stuff, right? Before all this stuff came out, what was our opinion on him? Because my opinion was like neutral of Destiny. Mine was very neutral. I thought maybe I had the opinion that he has really bad takes sometimes, and sometimes he has good takes, and that's okay, and that's normal. But I'd love to hear what everybody thinks. I didn't mind him till he started spurking after January 6th. True? That's true. True.
And even outright
True.
criminal actions.
Maybe.
This recently culminated on November 29th of 2024, when an anonymous Discord and Kiwi Farms user going by the name Solo Leaks published a large repository of private messages and pornographic images and videos of Destiny with various men and women to Discord and Kiwi Farms, recordings that Destiny had shared to strangers without the consent of the people in them. It's important to note that this is not the first time that Destiny has been the subject of a large sexual scandal involving non-consensually leaked intimate material. All the way back in 2012, Destiny was caught up in a scandal involving a competitive StarCraft 2 player called Blue T, who had tweeted out a photo of his genitals.
He does mostly have good takes when it's not crying about Trump, basically. That's true. Actually, I can't even lie. That's true.
This was in retaliation for Destiny previously leaking nude images.
I'll come out and say this is Blue Tea. I really have nothing to lose. Long story short, Destiny leaked nude pictures of me to his Skype friends. He then joked about how fucking hideous my face is compared to my beautiful body. They joked about how I look like Shrek. I do have a big nose, I guess. That's that end sentence is so sad. They're just like, oh, maybe I do. That's so evil. Fuck.
Images of her to his friends on Skype, wherein he laughed at how
It's over? Gamma, do you know who won this? Do you know who's evil in all this? There's so much content. I know. Listen, there's a lot of content to go over, okay? We might not even get to it all tonight. We might have to share it tomorrow. The harvest is plentiful, Gamma. The harvest is plentiful. Damn, look at your latency not being 3 minutes behind good streamer. True. Honestly, Marchus, I don't think Gamma understands it either. I think Gamma doesn't. Several people lost. Oh, no, dude. But some more than others. I think it sounds like everyone's lost today. I think it sounds like everyone's losing. But you know who didn't lose today? Marcus Baby. And that's why this stream is titled Complete Marcus Sweep, because I win, and that's all that matters. Okay? I didn't do anything, so I win. I understand it, but I don't know the full extent of the Destiny stuff. Fair. I'm gonna try to figure this shit out through these videos today.
Hideous her face was compared to her quote-unquote beautiful body. In 2021, Destiny had a romantic entanglement with a YouTube streamer named Anna Voir. Anna would go on to become known for insisting, often tearfully, that she was actually in a long-term romantic relationship with Destiny, which Destiny denied, painting her as crazy to his audience. It was later revealed that in fact, while Destiny was insisting to his audience that Anna was insane, he was actually sexting her the entire time.
Whoa! 3 days later, on November 25th, 2020, Destiny finally replied to Anna's ongoing DM saying, Anna, I don't think we're going to resolve this one. 3 weeks later, they were sexting again. The girl whose nudes leaked is suicidal, evil.
And referring to
Very
her with
evil.
terms such as princess in their conversations.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're at TwitchCon? Are you allowed to go in and be with Madeline? I don't know why I thought of that. Melina? Or do they not let you because you're banned? Nah, just hanging out with people and going to parties. Oh, them Twitch parties have a bad rep, lol. Damn, guess I should have gone to TwitchCon after all. OMG, sneaking off to a room with you. Oh, drooling emoji. Drooling! He's fiending for Anna.
Anna threatened
Oh, here's a big one from Gamma here. Some people knew behind the scenes and are being criticized. Sunday did some gay ops and burned Nick. Nick counterburned Sunday justifiably, and Nick won in that, in my opinion. Beckett made the better video. But there are some questions left unanswered, like the intentions of pushing this story. Anna is crazy, but Destiny was plowing crazy while calling her crazy.
to post these sexually charged texts to prove that she wasn't crazy and that this was all actually taking place. And in retaliation, Destiny threatened in public to leak her nude photos if she did so.
Okay, on November 1st, 2021, Destiny posted in his offline chat, "Tell Anna if she leaks my sexting, I might have some pics to share." Anna took this as a threat to leak her nudes and would later refer to it as sexual abuse.
Like if you and I had like sexted or something or traded nudes and you were like, I'm gonna leak your nudes, and I go, fuck you, if you leak my nudes, I'm gonna leak your nudes. Is that like blackmail or is that like abusive? I disagree.
So do you think that leaking sexting and leaking nudes is proportional, or do you think it's a proportional response?
That's a retarded take. I feel like if someone leaks your nudes, you probably shouldn't stoop as low as them to do the same thing. It makes you just as bad of a person, right? Like it would be better if you just didn't leak the nudes, I think.
In the way that you're reacting to them?
I think it's about proportional. Or if you're leaking like sexual material and shit from another person. Yeah, fuck it, I think it's proportional.
Destiny has also at least once admitted to accidentally sending homemade videos of him and his wife to people who his wife did not in advance approve of in accordance with the previous agreement that he wouldn't.
Wait, what? No.
Me and Lee had a conversation about there were a few girls we talked to. It was like, oh cool, like we should record videos of like us fucking shit and send it to people. Like it's fun. I kind of like have like my little archive of like Coomer material that I'll send to people if I want to. There were girls that I talked to past that I'd.
This was wild. Saying you're gonna leak nudes for leaking just messages is mega bad. Yeah, I think that's pretty bad. I could fix all these women. Put me in a Discord call with all of them. I can riz the huzz. Hater would fix all of these people. Hater could if we could just get everyone who lost in this drama in one big circle on Discord, Hater could probably put together maybe a little get together that'll fix all of them. Maybe even like
sent stuff of like either me or Melina.
More than
and
that.
Melina talked to me and she was like,
maybe
hey,
like personal one-on-ones with
if
all
you're gonna
these people.
send any videos to new girls that we haven't talked about, like let me know that first. Because she wanted to be careful. And I was like, oh, okay, sure, that's fine. I didn't think about it at the time because I didn't think it mattered. But for the first thing, like, okay, yeah, I should have like checked 100% with the new but like this.
Other examples of threats and sexual misconduct made by Destiny are plentiful, but the general point is this. Destiny has a very bad history when it comes to sharing intimate material of people that he is sexually involved with without their consent, and of using the threat of their release to keep
A woman like Hater would only break these people even more. Well, maybe that's what they need, Gamma. Maybe they need to be broken. Maybe they're broken, all of them, and they've never met a true broken human being like Hater. So when they meet that person, it makes them realize they need to be better, right? Maybe that's what they need.
people in line. If this brings a certain Diddy to mind, you are not alone. Like with Diddy, when people speak out about Destiny's misconduct, the responses vary from silence to dismissal to outright threats of exposing their
Why
intimate
is it? I'm sorry. Maybe this is nitpicking, right? But why is it like, let's finally talk about Destiny, and it's a full-on picture of you and your boobs? Like, why? Why do these people do that?
Destiny's misconduct, the responses vary from silence to dismissal to outright threats of exposing their intimate
The
information and media.
The Diddy comparison is evil. The Diddy comparison is evil. Probably shouldn't compare him to Diddy. I don't think Destiny is on the same page as Diddy, okay? Diddy's done a lot more, okay?
Unlike with Diddy, these aren't just allegations. We have the receipts. In
The
2023, Destiny's wife Melina publicly separated from him. In response, Destiny went on stream and indicated multiple times that he was confident that Melina would not leak any unsavory details about the relationship to the public because he too had compromising information on her and logs that would seriously harm Melina's reputation if they were revealed.
Why would... Okay, this is the shit that I don't understand. I know I'm pausing a lot, but why would you leak any stuff to begin with? Right? Like, if say, for example, if my, like, if my fiance or wife left me, wouldn't you just make it a mutual thing and just leave? Like, why does it have to be like she can't leak anything because I have stuff on her? Like, dude, why would that be a thing in the first place? Why would that even be like a topic of conversation in the first place? Like, you guys split up, end of story, right? That should just be how it is. Not gonna lie, Destiny and pretty much all of his detractors are freaks. I'm starting to pick up that idea. I'm starting to pick that up from all of this. Destiny's a gay man anyway. Please, I could fix all of these women. Just hit me up.
field. Whereas, since his reputation around relationships was already so low, he would be effectively immune to the consequences.
Why do you think that she isn't going to leak or talk shit? Melina will not leak or talk shit about any of this because she knows that everything about this makes her look like a f***ing satanic demon. She knows that.
Like, why would you say this? Why, like, if someone said in my chat, right, like, oh, if I broke up or left my wife or something, if they said, like, what if she talks shit or something? I would just say, like, she's probably not because we just ended on mutual terms. Like, saying this makes it sound like you did something evil. Like, I don't know, like, saying this makes it sound like you're kind of evil, or like both of you are evil maybe in the background. Like, fuck. You want to polycule like Destiny? What does that mean?
She's threatened it a million times. Like, I'm gonna start leaking everything. Oh, yeah, let's go. Okay, if you really want to, holy, because my reputation is already zero.
Oh, okay. I guess if she's the one who started it,
we want to start leaking shit. We can do it.
if she's the one who started, then okay.
November
Maybe I'm
2024.
overreacting.
Due to the solo leaks, it has come to light that Destiny has been sharing intimate private messages
Hater wants a polycule. They're all Destiny dick riders. Destiny gives them all the clout attention they want, so they can't give him up and agree with him on everything. I mean, Melon Dog, they didn't leave on good terms. She was getting dicked by some twink. To be fair, that is true. That is true. But, like, at the same time, I just wouldn't talk about it publicly. Like, let's be real, okay? If I left my fiance because she was getting, dick rode by another man, I would just be sad. And I'd just go back to making content, wouldn't talk about it. I feel like that would just be something that wouldn't be on my mind.
nude images, and pornographic videos with a 19-year-old OnlyFans
Hater
creator
Riz
called
Circle.
Rose, who he was sexually interested in at the time. Rose leaked these to a Discord and Kiwi Farms user called Solo Leaks, who may, for all we know, be Rose herself, who then published them to Discord and to Kiwi Farms. These leaks included intimate romantic and sexual DMs between Destiny and Lord Southern, who Destiny had long denied being romantically involved with, while she became increasingly present in his public personal life and on stream, despite being publicly at odds with each other politically.
Does Destiny
on the
just get
surface.
with every
Destiny
woman
once described her activism
that
as
shows up
involving,
on his
quote-unquote, drowning
fucking
refugees.
Twitch?
These DMs revealed that, in fact, Destiny and Lauren Southern had been mutually declaring their love and
What's
admiration
up,
for each other.
Nrao? What's up, Nrao? Welcome
including
to the
expressing
welcome to the
intentions to
channel.
separate from
Why
their
aren't you with
respective partners
Nrao?
and marry each other. All of this was happening behind the scenes, despite Destiny publicly claiming to his audience that he and Lauren were not involved, and while he was publicly accusing his wife Melina of lying and of being controlling privately when she would express displeasure about the relationship and when she requested that Destiny stop associating with Southern. In addition to these leaks, which not only severely
Blame
compromised
Lauren a
Lauren
baddie,
Southern's
though.
career and
No, I know, but it feels like, why is it like every time a woman shows up, it's always just like, oh, he's gotta be, and if it turns out to be, it all turns out to be true. Like, what the hell? I would do the same thing. Hater, what are you turning into? You're not Nrao, Hater. What are you doing? I'm pretty sure you're like a twink white girl. Like, that's what I think you are. I didn't see he went live, my fault. That's okay, Nrao. You can stick around here if you want. You don't have to go to Nrao. I just know you like I just know you like Nrao because you're basically the black Nrao. Dog, twink whites. Dog, I ain't gonna lie, if I wasn't settled, okay, listen. I'm not into white women like that. I don't find her that attractive. You think I'm a twink white woman. Like a twink white girl. It's a joke, Hater. It's a joke. No, it's okay. Lauren Southern needs some BBC loving. Damn, you guys are evil.
personal life, but also established that Destiny was lying when
You've got the most incredible mind I've ever met. I know you're going to be just fine no matter what happens. Heart. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I will be, but I still want and need you. Okay. Have fun on your ferry ride. Don't let me distract you from your socializing. Jesus. Like Nicole. No, not like Nicole. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, like Nicole. Sup, Sen. Sup. Yeah, haters like Nicole, actually. You probably look just like Nicole.
When he accused his wife of being delusional and controlling about the affair, Solo Leaks also published a massive dump of revenge pornography, which featured various sexual encounters with numerous men and women that Destiny had recorded and sent to Rose as part of their flirtations, which incidentally include references
How's your sex
to how
life
he
at the
recorded
moment?
other people not included in the dump, including a recording of a sexual encounter with
Pretty okay's. Mel is out tonight with her sister doing stuff, so I went downstairs and sucked off some guy from Grinder. I record. What? What? Dude, this is so awesome. Like, you guys don't understand. For someone who does not pay attention to the sphere of the internet, this is gold. This is gold, okay? I'm not involved in this whatsoever, so I don't have to feel bad for anybody involved. This is just gold, all right? This is awesome. Mel is out tonight with her sister doing stuff, so I went down and sucked off some guy from Grinder. Fuck. Drooling emoji. I recorded the audio, but it's not that great, lol, but still fun. Jesus Christ. Yes, dude. While he was together with Mel time? This is while he was with Mel? Uh-oh. Dude, like he was cheating and she didn't know, or she just knew he was gay, so he was just fucking with men. Well, he's not gay. He's obviously like bisexual. He's like getting with men and women. It doesn't even matter. They have an open relationship. Okay. Polly. Let's go, Destiny. Let's go.
someone he met on the gay dating app Grindr with no mention of having alerted this person to the fact that they were being recorded. Note, it is a felony to record sex acts without consent in the state of Florida.
Uh-oh. Is that true?
So to recap.
Well,
Destiny,
how do we know it was consensual or not? I don't know. You don't know that.
who has a long history of threatening associates, friends, and family with public humiliation and exposure through releasing revenge pornography and intimate messages, actually did leak a tremendous quantity of compromising, sexually humiliating messages, images, and videos featuring other people to at least one person without their consent. These were then publicly leaked.
I'm a only fucker on the DL, bro. You guys are so fucking... You guys are awesome, dude. Holy shit. You guys are crazy. I think I pissed off Hater. I'm sorry. Hater. I'm sorry, Hater. Okay, it was a joke. Hater, I'm sorry. Hater, I'm sorry. You're not a twink. You're not a twink white girl. You're probably like a big bitch. You know, you're probably like big, you know, voluptuous. You're probably black, you know, you're probably everything that's good in the world, okay? I'm sorry, Hater.
And the reaction has been total silence. Nothing.
Speculations because he's knowingly done it before. Yeah, but you can't make speculations just because someone's knowingly done it before. I mean, you got to have proof for everything. It is the way I see it.
Historically, Destiny has always been boldly willing to threaten leaking private intimate material, such as during his separation from his wife, or to expose nude images to retaliate
Cisco
against
white
women he
girl.
was slandering, like Anna, or even just for the sheer pleasure of it, as in the case of Blue Tea mentioned earlier, where the only purpose was revenge. This time, however, somehow, there is nothing. Not by Destiny, nor by anybody else. No streams, no video exposés, no tweets by any notable figures denouncing what is an obvious massive breach in ethics and consent. Nothing. Which begs the question, why?
Because everyone's too scared of his community, maybe? That's my speculation. That's my thought process. His community is a little crazy. At least from what I know, his community is pretty evil. I don't like... I mean, maybe this is wrong, but I don't really like Destiny's community in general. I've said this before. I don't really like political communities at all, because half the time, half the people in it are like degenerate losers. And I think Destiny's community is probably not a good one. So... that's probably why. President Sunday wants to destroy Destiny, by the way, like hates him. Hates him. Oh, that's very biased. That's like evil. I don't know if you were the best one to release this video then. You gotta have an unbiased opinion.
Why is everyone being so silent about something that by all rights should be a massive sex and abuse scandal about one of online politics' biggest and most controversial figures? As I said at the beginning of this video, this is
Well, okay. What I've seen so far, that's what I said, Marcus. Well, like what I've seen so far in this video is you haven't really shown me anything that makes him like look horrible other than the fact that he's like petty and kind of an asshole, right? Like, I don't know. Stop watching this now. Well, we have to give President Sunday a chance, okay? And we have to rightfully criticize the man for his wrongdoings.
This is not
Oh shit.
just a story about a man, but about power and how power works.
No.
And it's not a story that is new. At the center of the scandal is a
No.
concern.
Do you want me to switch to the Cope and Seed video instead? You think this one's going to be better? Beckett has the better video. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. It's the same thing. Okay, fine. 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 All this was basically known so far. Yeah, I don't know. This is, it's confusing me a little bit. If this is all just a breakdown that he's like a gooner, then I don't know.
Those of you who have been following Destiny in his orbit for a while may have started to notice a rift.
I think Hater left. I think
Destiny
Hater's
can
like
help you
actually
with the
upset with me.
fine
Yes, I feel bad.
Rather not.
I feel bad
In
now.
late November, a leak occurred which revealed, shall we say, a lot of Destiny's personal history. There has been massive speculation about the people involved in those leaks, whether the sharing of them was consensual, and people's both public and private reactions to them. What I have for you today is a breakdown of the conversation that occurred between President Sunday and Straighteraid. This includes multiple DM leaks between the parties involved, and conversations of the general strategies being taken. But first, let me explain to you why I'm prepared to release these at all. When I went looking for these DMs, having heard about them on the grapevine from a couple of sources, I'll be honest, what I found was two separate individuals who had received them independently.
No Hater is here. Hater's just not saying anything because Hater's evil. Hater's just not saying anything because I hurt Hater's feelings and now Hater doesn't want to talk. Hater, come on. Come on, Hater.
And for one of them, they were pretty far down the chain. Now, people's level of knowledge involving these leaks is debatable. Though at this point, I will say, of all the people who aren't directly involved in these events, I probably have one of the fullest pictures. The story I want to tell you isn't
Evil?
really the story of Destiny. Rather, what I want to display is the machine that exists around him. Because, to be clear, that machine around him is already being exposed.
Hi everyone. So Lonabox has announced.
What
that
did you
he's,
do, Hater? No,
putting-
no, what? No, it's okay. It's okay. I insulted Hater, and I think Hater's just not talking to anybody because Hater's upset. I made fun of Hater a little bit, and I feel bad now. I'm sorry, Hater. That's my bad.
YouTube, and he gave a bit of an iffy answer for that. Like he said,
Bad empanada. Isn't this guy like a doxer?
it was in part because he was supposedly harassed and smeared by me and Hassan. But I actually found out the real reason just now, and it's that Destiny cucked him. His girlfriend cheated on him with Destiny.
And this drip feed of information is causing so much speculation from everybody that regardless of what anybody's original intentions were, it has created more of an air of mystery, speculation, and interest than was ever needed. On November the 29th, 2024, President Sunday would reach out to Straighteraid regarding the Destiny leaks and ask her to check in on Pixie, as even at that point, people were beginning to speculate that
Okay, wait, what? Let's read through this. So, I don't know if you're following this, but someone dumped all of the sex tapes Destiny leaked on Kiwi Farms. I didn't look, but people are saying Pixie's in one. Maybe check on her and make sure she's okay. Oh god, what the fuck?
and ask her to check in on
We'll
Pixie,
see what happens.
as even at that point,
It's a lot. I just saw what do I do? What if she's with her family? I don't want to send her that, and then she full on panics and can't even be on her own. Voice call, as if I should ask if she can talk. Oh, as in, I should ask if she can talk. No, I mean, let's talk over voice. Game plan this. KK, give me a minute. Okay.
point, people
Okay.
were beginning to speculate that
planning.
it was her in the images. They then begin discussing the situation and how best to move forward with informing Pixie, which leads to an hour-long call in which Sunday provides further context around the leaks themselves and other
The fuck is that? No, seriously, take your time. Not a panic on my end. Okay, this is just
people
basic,
Destiny may
basic
have been
messages.
involved with. This also includes a conversation between Lav and Pixie.
Why would you lie about me sleeping with Steven? You're disgusting and you're enabling a male abuser. Have fun. I still don't understand how he abused you, and it's because you're fucking stupid. Wait, they didn't even explain. They just said you're fucking stupid. What the hell?
Which occurred during the Mr. Girl saga, where Pixie denied sleeping with Destiny when confronted by Lav. Pixie would then go private, much to the frustration of both.
Chad, I'm gonna be honest with you. Who the fuck is Pixie? Are these just all orbiters of Destiny? Are these just all orbiters? Like, these are all just women, female orbiter. Orbiters. Orbiters. I want to say it fast. Are these all just Destiny orbiters? I can't do it. Some hoe Destiny banged. True! Yes, they're orb girls. He called her a twink and a devastating verbal attack on her ego. Oh, no.
Both Sunday and Straighter Aid, both of them realizing that in some ways this was just a confirmation that it was indeed her to those who were speculating.
Oh, fuck me.
Outside of this was
Okay. Hey, I really don't want to pry. Some stuff came out with Pixie. I don't want to talk about it anywhere, but just asking if you're aware. What do I do? Just say yes, as in, yeah, I'm aware. Say nothing. Give him a night to possibly think to say something else. Tomorrow, say yes. Ask why. That's my advice. Reason being is that of everybody at the moment, I think J-Stock is weirdly one of the few I trust at the moment. I agree, even if he's doing it cynically. Lol. So J-Stock is a Destiny orbiter.
just a
I didn't even know that.
confirmation that it was indeed her to those who were speculating. Outside of these two, the
Okay,
wider
this was
rumor
posted
mill
in
was
Sugar and Spice
obviously
Discord. I don't
already
know what it
spinning,
means, what
with
to
people
do.
reaching out to see what information or opinions other
Pixie
people
should
have.
consider
There's
filing a
obviously the
police
additional
report.
factor of
What is going on that's so evil?
speculation regarding what other communities may know or be referring to when they coming across general memes or comments. These conversations would continue for several days while they discussed the reactions from the wider community.
I don't know if this is a way to go. Who cares? It's Sick. Sick was on Rouse stream. What does Sick have to do with this? Is Sick evil? Chat, can we get an understanding of if Sick is evil? It's Sick. Who cares? It's Sick. I don't know what that means. This is the one issue. I have no idea who half these people are. So it is a convoluted, hard to understand mess.
Community and online discourse. Picking back up on
Didn't you
December
rape your
4th,
sister?
President Sunday
Whoa.
becomes concerned with Pixie's
Pixie, it's all MCR. I'm in my emo phase, don't you know? I don't need you guys to feel bad for me. I need you guys to stop acting like low IQ children. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, right. The things you guys say about me and the way you guys talk about me literally makes me suicidal. I'm not joking. Do you think I haven't read the messages you sent before this one? Lol, thank you for conceding. Lol, your subjective experiences is a result of a physical process. MCR mentioned. Sick is currently on Rouse stream right now. He is on Rouse stream. I don't know what that guy is or who he is or what he is or where he comes from or what's his MO. You know what's the deal with this guy, right? What's the dealio with him?
approach and tactics. Noting that that's like every wrong decision she could make, now it's
So apparently the strategy Pixie is going with is to reply to people who, but to pretend it isn't her. That's like every wrong decision she could make. Now it's content. I know, she was in spicy chat.
content. The concern generally being that this was only reinforcing people.
President Sunday pretends to be concerned about her suicidal tendencies, then blows up the situation. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can see why Gamma doesn't like that video. This is okay, yeah, I can see that. So okay, so essentially Pixie is the suicidal girl, who my assumption is she had sexual interactions with Destiny and probably had nudes that Destiny had that are now leaked. These nudes are now leaked, is what I'm getting at here. And President Sunday is the guy who basically put this out. Nick raped Sunday. Okay, it's over. It's over. She had her shit leaked. Okay, yeah. Marcus wins. Marcus is right. But Sunday is the one who basically turned this situation like massive. He's the one who got this out there, which is why he's getting a lot of hate. Because it shows he doesn't give a fuck about the victims at hand, I'm assuming. She's making a reason for people to investigate it for her. If she's not willing to laugh it off or be a victim or whatever, she needs to say nothing. Lying about it poorly is the single worst thing she can do. Sorta? Okay, so maybe I'm not onto it just yet. I'm not onto it just yet. It's okay. We're only 4 minutes in. You're preaching to the choir. I've told her repetitively that denying it basically wasn't an option and to just shut it, and she didn't listen. I'm talking to myself mostly because I'm annoyed and can't tell anyone else. Same. I know you did. I'm so frustrated with her, but I don't see how getting upset with her for doing this will lead to anything other than making her feel bad. Yeah, basically besides backstabbing people and the like. Okay. Oh, it won't do anything. You're going to have to let her touch. Holy shit. You're going to have to let her torch herself and then pat her shoulder after the consequences of her own actions. Ruin her year. The smart move actually would be to maneuver as a victim of Steven and put those people currently jumping down her throat on her side. Be outraged about the fact of the leak and make that the scandal. Instead, it's you, Pixie, no. I feel like your read on the situation is correct. I feel like the read on your situation is correct, but my intuitions say there's a lot more to it. Okay. There could be. There very much could be. This seems like a lot of inside work. I mean, I'm not even going to... This seems like a lot of inside work, so there could be a lot more deep shit that's going on here.
Opinions that she was the one in the leaks, and driving people to investigate deeper. Straighter Aid would describe this as Sunday preaching to the choir. Importantly, it was around this time that Not So Erudite would reach out to Straighter Aid.
And you know my intuition is good, Marcus. That's true. Gamma can call out bullshit, but Gamma can sniff it out from a mile away. I can imagine there's a lot of gay details going on around here. I'm sure there probably is. Maybe just showing him screenshots and saying, hey, is this a good idea? Why is this blanked out? Is this just personal information? Kyla was asking me for details earlier. Fuck. God damn. And she asked how Pixie's doing, but then she asked if Pixie knew he took the video and if she and if she consented to it being shared. I don't know why she would even ask me that. My answer could be no on both counts, and she would not change a thing. Two possibilities. Either she doesn't know or she's looking for a way to set herself apart, or she's asking on behalf of Steven to gauge whether Pixie is going to cause a problem. The third is she's just a dumb idiot out of the loop. I doubt it's the third. I doubt it's the third too. There's no way Kyla didn't immediately message him when all this happened.
He's doing. But then she asked if Pixie knew he took the video and if she consented to it being shared. I don't know why she'd even ask me that. My answer could be no on both counts and she would not change a thing, lol. It's quite obvious that in the opinions of both Straighter Aid and Sunday, that Not So Erudite would be asking these things not out of concern for Pixie, but out of concern for Destiny.
Why is Not So Erudite popping up on my fucking screen? What is that? What? Yeah, I don't trust that it was some genuine concern for her well-being. I've seen no evidence that Kyla is like that, but Pixie wasn't. Is Kyla smart enough to be able to tell that at a glance? To be fair, people have asked that in the video short. No eye contact. It's conceivable she didn't see. Yeah, but I know that Pixie gave him permission. You want to know the disgusting truth about all of this, though? What's that? Oh, fuck me.
With a general feeling that regardless of
maybe.
the opinions of both Straighter
But Kyla might not. More likely, though, it's actually Steven who wants to know what she's saying in the background. Interestingly, this means there's little contact with Lonerbox, or that there's little closeness between him and Pixie. Not So Erudite is Destiny's chief sweeper.
Drake
Oh.
and Sunday that Not So Erudite would
Oh.
be asking these things not out of concern for
Oh.
Pixie, but out of concern for Destiny. With a general feeling that regardless
Mega
of what
Sweeper?
the answer was, Kyla's position wouldn't change a dot. Straighterade does also confirm that Pixie
Erudite
was aware
fucked
of the
herself
recording at
over
least
by attempting to
existing,
start a show in the
and
US
that
with
it had
Destiny.
not
It's
been
hilarious.
created without her
She went
knowledge.
broke. Yes, dude. Yes. Yes. We love that for her. We love that for her.
The conversation moves off this topic once again at this point to the wider subject of Hassan and the Twitch war that was occurring at the time. Though it would come up again around the 1st when Straighterade brings up Fairy Queen leaving a comment on Kyla's most recent video.
Okay.
Erudite seemingly had been in contact with Fairy Queen asking her to take this comment down, or at least a section of it. Though it is worth noting that Erudite is openly talking about being in contact with the victims of the leaks and noting concern for them as the primary reason for its removal. As I'd like to do as
Okay.
little editorializing as possible here, I'll let it pass without much comment. Though I would like to point out at this point that the leaks themselves and the silence of
What is this? Hey, FQ, I get you're mad at me, and that's fair. We've got our differences, but I wanted to ask you to think about the people involved in the leaks. I've been talking with them, and they really want as little attention on this as possible. Your comment is kind of confirming that it's them, which they're denying, and drawing more attention to it. For their sake, I'd really appreciate it if you consider removing that part of your comment. 1. Do you acknowledge that Melina is claiming Steven shared these videos without her consent? 2. Have you confirmed Steven privately about this? 3. Will you disassociate from him for sharing another woman's sex tapes without her consent? Gotcha. I'm not an extension of Steven. You're not a feminist. Evil. So she just blocked him right away. Okay.
around them had become
Alright.
such a fascinating topic that even Wick TV seems to recognize that this is obviously becoming a content item in and of itself.
Keep that in mind. It's an interesting question. Symposium Brain for $20 says Melina recently confirmed that the sex tapes leaked by Destiny's former
Jesus Christ.
e-girl were shared by Destiny without her
Nice,
consent.
good one, nice.
If she has no
Yes.
legal
Can
recourse.
I've got a whole bunch of super chats for you, Wick. Ready?
Okay. Did you not?
Wait.
Okay, fair enough.
Wick is a stinky butt. I think that's a #1 super chat.
At this point, Straight
What the fuck was that? What? Am I retarded? Or was that like a bribe? I don't know what that was. What? What? So, what, in the middle of the stream, there was a confirmation that those were Destiny leaks? Like Destiny leaked them? I gotta figure this out here because I don't understand who's leaked what and what is happening. Who is leaking what exactly? We gotta figure this out. We really do.
Trade accuses Kyla of being snaky about this to President Sunday, explaining that Pixie and Kyla have been in contact with not so erudite
He brought up the leaks and he tried Emmett soft pressure on Wick. I see.
acting as a kind of liaison. It's also revealed that Dan reached out to Pixie as well. And from what Straighterade had heard, Dan encouraged Pixie to ask Destiny for a reasonable amount of money, as well as trying to get Pixie to persuade Steven not to sue Kiwi Farms. Straighterade would then provide Sunday with the DMs between Not So Erudite and
Okay.
Pixie, and notes Pixie's original desire for a payout somewhere in the region of $1 million.
Whoa.
So let me take you through the conversation between Not So Erudite and Pixie. Pixie, in blue, begins by reaching out to NSE asking whether she's had a chance to talk to Steven yet. NSE responds by asking if there's anything Pixie hopes was brought up. Pixie responds by
Oh, yeah.
asking if there's
These are good messages to read, maybe. Okay. Did you end up talking to Steven? Not yet. Coleman canceled, so I ended up not coming in, but will be there Saturday. Are you hinging a little? Are you hinging a lot on my conversation with him? Other than what I mentioned, is there anything you were hoping to be brought up?
anything Pixie hopes was brought up. Pixie
I think I'm going to decide my next course of action of what to do with myself and him based on how that conversation goes. Unless if you decide you don't want to talk to him, that's okay too. Basically, I have my plan / course of action paused and will choose something depending on if he agrees. He has to make up / repent for the action. He wants to work with me to find a way to do that, or if he doesn't feel that way. I don't want to talk to him myself because I feel like I tried explaining what I was feeling and he didn't really understand. I also have a little anxious voice in my brain telling me to prepare for the worst. Basically, he probably won't care or doesn't care enough to willingly try to make up for his mistakes, and that means I'll have to start thinking of more extreme / nuclear options to deal with, but I'm trying to avoid spiraling downhill. Destiny is raped. Fuck.
See? Then explains that depending on how that conversation goes, depends on what her next course of action will be. Particularly based on whether Destiny feels like he needs to make up or repent for his actions. Timeline-wise, Pixie had already...
Is this blocked out? Hi, Steven. Blocked. I don't know what that is. Hold up there. What's up?
spoken to Destiny.
Why is this all blocked? Is this all personal, private shit that we are not allowed to see from Pixie? Why is this all blocked? I don't understand. How am I supposed to get... How am I supposed to get proper information here? From a fucking... I don't know. It's a little much. There's not one thing I can see. I don't know. I just want to see something. I feel like it's hard for me to give you the advice since I'm obviously implicated in everything, but it would still say some of the following things. Okay. 1. Things die out surprisingly fast. There might always be a couple of random losers online, but people move on to the next thing. And outside of some losers on Kiwi Farms and some irrelevant content, people who will fade away in a year or two, inevitably, stuff fades away. There are people who were big online a few years ago that people can barely even find traces of anymore. Steven, I don't even know who he's talking about. So he's right. He's right. He was right. I don't know what the fuck that is. 2, you still have every legal option available to you. You can always pursue stuff, and there are special civil and criminal protections that even shield your name from being released. You can always do free consultations with litigation. I thought it said illegitimate. Jesus. Litigation firms to check with that stuff like that. Or check with stuff like that. For obvious reasons, you should take things I'm saying with a grain of salt and pursue and check out all of those things on your own. 3, you have accomplished and done a ton of things in the past couple years. When I met you a few years ago, you were yo-yoing like crazy between ultra-suicidal ideation thoughts and being hung up on a weird guy and feeling aimless after getting your college degrees. But you've done a ton of work this year. With PV moved to sorry, it's the red bar. With PV moved to and survived in Miami all on your own.
Essentially a brief...
Of course.
Pixie had already spoken to Destiny.
So what I'm getting at here is what she's asking what to do about Kiwi Farms. She's asking what to do about the leaks. So she went to Destiny about the leaks of them? Is that what she's doing here? I wish I had context of her talking. I would know what this is about. I honest to God don't know what this is about. All we got is her saying basically hi. I don't know what that means. But my assumption is this is about what she's going to Destiny saying, what do I do about the Kiwi leaks? She's like freaking out. Branched out into new content areas and made new friends across new communities. It would be super shitty to not follow through for a couple more years at least and see where you could continue to push things. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I'm going to go back and listen to Beckett here and just take a second to listen to Beckett.
Particularly based on whether Destiny feels like he needs to make up or repent for his actions. Timeline-wise, Pixie had already spoken to Destiny in what was essentially a brief exchange of DMs.
Okay. He didn't say much there. Yeah? Is that what it is, Random?
In what was essentially a brief...
This feels super lame, and I don't at all want to imply that somehow just giving you money helps anything go away or fixes everything for you, but if you have any bills or owe money on anything or have any financial stuff I can help with, I can at least at the very least, Jesus, I missed the very. I can at the very least chip in and help with any of that. So it's at least one less thing you have to worry about or stress over while you're worrying and getting through
Brief
this.
exchange of DMs. Pixie would also assure Not So Erudite that she
Bribe, let's go. Evil. Bribe? So you're telling me right now he's bribing. Oh shit. That makes sense. I guess that does make a little sense because this if this is involving their leaks on Kiwi Farms, he's basically going like, I'll help you with whatever you need. Like kind of brushing it under the bridge a little, maybe. Trying to be like the good guy, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid spiraling down that line of thought because I'm trying to hold out for hope. And just not to scare you, I'm 100% not going to do anything to myself no matter what he says during holiday season because I don't want to traumatize my friends during a time that's supposed to be happy. And even if he responds negatively, it doesn't mean I'll auto-kill myself. I'm trying to contemplate all different courses of action, including going public, and then if I can take the amount of humiliation, then killing myself versus my plan before of scheduling a note for after I die. I'm also still looking into lawyers, but I just want to see what he says before deciding to do any nuclear options. So this girl is really suicidal. Yeah, trying to get favors when it's his fault it leaked. I see. So it's his fault it leaked, and now he's basically going like, if you need any help, I'm there for you. Okay. Evil. This girl's really... This girl does not want to live. Holy shit.
She was not a danger to herself at this time. Though a constant theme in Pixie's communications is this potential underlying risk that she may do damage to herself. Not So Erudite asks whether she can share this with Destiny.
Can I share this with Steven? He communicated to me, knows he fucked up. There's no excuse at all. And doesn't know what he can do for you to make it up. I'm trying to bridge between to help him understand what would make you feel that he understood he was wrong and should never do this again. Or better, what can I share with him? You can share this and anything you want with him. I felt like when we talked, you really understood where I was coming from and can hopefully explain this better than I can. What happened between them? Is she just really upset about the leaks? It's not like, so they had like consensual sex, but the problem is he unconsensually recorded it. Is that the thing? He unconsensually has nudes of her, like unconsensually took pictures of her. Is that the thought process? Is that what's going on here? That's what I'm assuming is what's happening here, because if it's just like, if it was all consensual and at the end of the day, like it got leaked, I mean, I just can't say this is like Destiny's fault. Like who cares? But if this is like an entire thing where Destiny, yeah, he shared the videos and stuff basically. Oh, he shared videos of them having sex. Okay, maybe, okay, yeah, then that's okay. So it was very unconsensual from, she obviously didn't want this stuff out there. So I'm assuming they took videos, she was okay with that, and probably wasn't okay with them going out to the public, which he obviously started giving it out to people, because I don't know why. And now these, I'm assuming, pictures and maybe videos or whatever it is on Kiwi Farms, which is not a good thing.
To which Pixie agrees, citing the fact she doesn't feel like he really understands her perspective, and it may be better coming from Not So Erudite. Not So Erudite pushes a little harder to work out exactly what it is that Pixie wants.
Okay.
She lists what she thinks are her goals. Help removing the video from online, getting the guy who hacked charged, a sense that Steven understands how in the wrong he was, and plans to prevent this from ever happening in the future. Here, Pixie clarifies. What she wants is for this to...
Such a light... Okay, maybe I'm cynical and evil, and maybe I'm a little too harsh on people. That's such a light sentencing for Destiny, in my opinion, right? I feel like maybe it's a little too harsh, I don't know, but like it's such a light sentencing. Because if you're the guy who did all this stuff with, I'm assuming, her and maybe other women, where you're like taking videos or pictures or whatever, and you're giving them out to other people, that's like really weird behavior. That's like strange. I can't even imagine doing that. I can't even imagine doing stuff like that where you're just like, you know, you're having sex with somebody and then, or say, for example, you have sex with somebody, you take audio recordings or video recordings of it or something. And then afterwards you decide, hey, I'm going to show this to the boys. Destiny was sending the videos privately to someone and then the person either got hacked or leaked it themselves. So only one person? Is it because from my understanding, it seems like it went out to multiple people. At least from what I'm hearing, it sounds like this wasn't just one guy he shared this information with. It seems like this was like a whole group. But I mean, if it's just one guy he shared it with and that guy broke the trust, one, still doesn't excuse it. You shouldn't share this information with people in general. I think that's like really weird behavior. I think that's like really wrong. Probably like, again, I would never, that's not even the first thing I would think of is like getting someone's nudes that I'm fucking and then sharing it with somebody else. Like that's not even the first thing that comes across my mind. I don't know why you would ever do that. Regardless if it was one person, you shouldn't share people's nudes in general. Well, yeah, I mean, in general, that's not something you should be doing. I think it's like very obvious you shouldn't do anything like that. I mean, he sends his he sends his sex tapes to all the women he's trying to riz, but I don't think it was a group chat. If he sent it to multiple people, he was DMing it. That's like, Jesus Christ. He sends his sex tapes to all the women he's trying to riz? What the fuck? What? Why do we watch this guy? Why is he on the internet? What? Excuse me? Huh? Why does this guy have a platform? You're kidding me, right? Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? And I'm assuming these sex tapes are with other people that probably don't consent to these videos being sent out. That's fucked. Holy shit, that's fucked. That's how the vid of him giving a blowjob got leaked? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That's like wrong. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I feel like, okay, so what I'm getting at here is that it's not just Pixie. There's other people he's done this with. So he's leaked multiple sexual videos of him with other people. And from my assumption, multiple probably did not consent to those things being leaked to other people or shown to other people. He's like the only lefty creator that can debate. That's why. That's true. That's true because most of them are a bunch of like really weird freaks. But listen, but Destiny's a freak. So like, what the fuck? God damn it. God damn it, dude. That is okay. Like, if this information that you're telling me right now, which I'm assuming is true, I don't think this is like debunkable stuff. It sounds like this is real. Like, it sounds like from what I'm getting at, this is like the consent. This is what's happening. He likes to share these videos around with people he's hitting on, which is like just an evil thing to do. Okay.
To be the most expensive mistake of his life. She doesn't list a dollar amount, nor does she want to make him destitute, but it should not be easily recoverable. NSC responds, "My understanding was it was more a sense of rehabilitation and justice. But you have a specific thing you want now, which is for him to lose a certain amount of money." Pixie responds that she feels...
I mean, I think that's fair. But okay. Okay, so that is what you want to pursue. It wasn't clear to me before that is what you want specifically. My understanding was it was more of a sense of rehabilitation and justice.
But you have a specific thing you want now, which is for him to lose a certain amount of money. Pixie responds that she feels that unless...
I mean, I agree with Pixie here, right? He's never gonna... okay, so my assumption he's been doing this for a while now. He's clearly never changed, right? So obviously he's never he's never faced consequences, so he's not gonna change. So I mean, but you have a specific thing. It is that I don't think if Steven faces consequences, he will change. I don't think if Steven faces consequences, he will change, and he will do this again. If he wants, he can donate the money to some charity or organization. I just think that other than jail, or even more than jail from the studies I've read, money is the strongest reinforcer, and losing it is the strongest punishment. I do not believe he will stop his actions unless if he faces some level of punishment. I think
Unless
that's
he
fair.
faces actual repercussions, he will never change. Also noting that this money can be given to charity. Not so erudite, seemingly unsure what to do with the conversation at this point, says she'll have to talk to Steven, as this request for money isn't what she was expecting. With Pixie...
What? What? Gotcha. I need to think about that then, because I'm happy to communicate what you need broadly as a sense of justice, but I'm not sure. Like, okay, before I even read this, it baffles me how these people continue to associate with Destiny. Am I insane for thinking this? How do you continue to associate with him? I get maybe it's a business thing, maybe, but I don't know, like, if I ever heard like Mrao did this stuff or other creators did this stuff, I just cut them off. Like, I just wouldn't even talk to them anymore. I wouldn't make content with them anymore. I just don't want to be associated with people who do freaky shit like this. Like, is it really that worth? Is it really that worth sweeping? I just don't really understand. I'm not saying this is a sweep, but it's just, I don't know. It's like, I wouldn't even be a part of this community anymore. Like, if I found out this stuff was happening, I would just stop engaging. They're all tied to him, so if he goes down, they all do. Fuck. I guess that's fair, but like, they don't have careers of their own. They don't have paths they can go down their own. They're not interesting enough. Here's the way I see it. If you're not interesting enough to be your own creator and to not just be a simple orbiter, then maybe you shouldn't be making content. Or maybe you're just not good at making content. Or maybe you just shouldn't be in the sphere. I mean, that's just crazy. Like, have some dignity, have some decency. In my opinion, I would drop people like this. Like, I just can't be friends with people who leak, or not leak, but just show private information like this. It's just a little much. Yes, they are ass and they can't survive without him. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know too much about these people in general. I know Not So Erudite. I know she's kind of annoying. I've heard negative things about her. So that's why people like Lonerbox left. I mean, that's good, right? Good. Lonerbox left. I think that's good. This is a bad... Okay, I'm going to be honest. This is a bad look for people who are in the Destiny orbit. Like, right? I feel like this is a really bad look for creators who are in that orbit, or at least in the sphere, right? What is the community called? The DDG community? It's a bad look. Because my assumption is it seems like these people know about the actions. These little orbiters and stuff. It seems like they know about the actions. They just don't care. It's a sweep ring. Okay. To be fair, yeah. It sounds like a sweep ring.
To Steven, as this request for money isn't what she was expecting. With Pixie then responding that what she's looking for is a general acceptance from Steven that he understands this as a potential course of action to rectify the situation, as she views this as a potential penance, which is essential, in her view, to the rehabilitation process. She goes on to explain that if Steven agrees, then great, that's an agreed course of action. But if not, then she will have to go through the court system to, as she puts it, figure this out. She goes on to note, Destiny has already alluded in DMs with her previously to financial compensation, though her concern is that he doesn't really understand the level of proportionality she is expecting from him. Kyla would then respond to tidy up the language. As in her view, it's not about punishment, it's about...
The part here about figuring out what it looks like for him to fix it with you and show proper penance is super fair. And I'm totally comfortable asking him for that. And my read from your guys' DMs and what he said to me briefly is that he's very open to figuring out what that looks like. God, this is like so weird. The way like Erudite is talking is so weird. I don't know. Is it just me? It seems so business transactional. Like it seems so like not sweeping. It just seems so much like you're my like it feels like a Destiny's like this is all speculation. This isn't real. I'm just making up things in my head, right? But it just feels like a Destiny's telling Erudite to take care of the situation for him and just dilute it so that she doesn't do anything about it, so she stays quiet. Kind of thing. Like it feels like that. But obviously that's probably not what's happening. It just feels like that. It feels so ugh. Yeah, corporate PR talk. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like she's like actually talking to her. It just feels like, what do you want out of this? And she says what she wants out of it, and she's just like, we're gonna figure it out. You know, me and Destiny, we're working it out. We'll figure this out. Like trying to like soften the blow so she doesn't go through with it for through legal action or anything, which is like weird.
Making sure that he is genuinely remorseful and changing his behavior. As she goes on to further clarify Pixie's position, with Pixie agreeing to the general gist. They go back and forth, with Kyla clarifying that you're not making me sad, other than like, I'm obviously sad my friend is hurting and was hurt by our other friend. Pixie makes a final clarification that Destiny needs to understand the severity of the situation, and that paying some bills, which is a reference to her previous conversation with Destiny, isn't enough. With a final clarifier from Kyla that, I think he was worried you would feel he's paying you for your silence, but did want to help but didn't want to overstep. I think he is offering a lot more than you read it, but I totally understand why you read it that way. Back in the conversation between Streamline and Sunday, Streamline notes that Pixie was discouraged by the lawyer she was talking to from pursuing this against Steven, and this had moved Pixie to wanting to go public as she didn't feel confident in any form of legal justice. Sunday goes on to reinforce that Pixie does likely have a legal route open to her, and provides further information which Straighter Aid is to pass on to Pixie for her to consider. Sunday would then go on to ask whether there have been further conversations between Pixie and Kyla that he's not aware of, or between Pixie and Steven. These DMs, to put it simply, are Pixie confronting Steven and saying that she was going to write a note, making it clear what happened and what her feelings were, while emphasizing Steven's contribution to her current state of mind. Destiny then goes on to reassure her that she has a lot of life ahead of her, and that these leaks would pass given time. Finally, Destiny makes an offer that if she requires any help with any...
Yikes. Holy shit, that's bad. That's a bad look on Destiny, right? I mean, I feel like that's a really bad look on Destiny. Yikes. He literally tells her, oh, don't worry, this leak stuff will go away with due time. People will just forget about it. Well, that's not the point, dude. That's not the... That's not the point. I mean, your nudes were leaked on the internet, and that doesn't feel good. In the moment, it doesn't feel good. Sure, it'll go away, but like, it might carry on with you for most of your life. Some people might notice you from that. I mean, it's pretty gross stuff to have out there. Blowing it off as like with due time, it's gonna go away. Given the fact that if you're the one responsible for partial parts of the leak, I think like that's a shitty way of responding to it. I mean, she was gonna say he was the 13th reason. Okay, yeah, that's I think that's a little evil too. I think that's a little evil. I mean, holy fuck, dude. This is so messy. This whole thing is so messy. I mean, at the end of the day, I think my consensus opinion is that I think Destiny is he's definitely bad for this, right? I mean, I feel like you can't like sweep for Destiny here. I feel like there's no viable way to sweep, right? Like there's nothing you could say to sweep for him. Hi Sliggins. Hello. Welcome, Sliggins. Right? Like, am I insane? I feel like I'm going insane here. So, like, the consensus is Destiny's wrong here, but my assumption is that President Sunday here botched the video because it's just, I mean, it's a bunch of extreme bias against a guy he seriously does not like. You're just starting, we got crazy drama already. It's awesome. Yes, it is.
Any bills or anything, then to let him know so he can provide assistance, and it's one less thing for her to concern herself with. Straighter Aid goes on to share some DMs from Pixie in which she laments the difficulty a legal case would present, at one point suggesting that in frustration she may get the same lawyer who works for Kiwi Farms. Conversation between Straighter Aid and Sunday once again returns to the general topic of the leaks, for several days until the 8th of January, where Straighter Aid would share a copy of Pixie's statement regarding these leaks, in which she states that the sharing of these images was non-consensual, and to her knowledge, she is the third person.
Okay, let's read this here. On November 29th, Destiny has become part of the raped. Dude. On November 29th, I learned that the streamer Destiny had non-consensually shared pornographic content of me online. My dignity, peace of mind, and hopes for the future were stripped away in a mere matter of seconds following the betrayal of someone I've previously trusted. Let me be clear, I am the third person he has done this to. I hope this to be the last. I will not be commenting on the experience of the other women he has hurt, as it is not my place or story to tell. I will, however, share my story in the hopes of preventing this from occurring again. I've known Destiny for around 5 to 6 years now, and often find myself in heavy disagreement with him. Despite this, I do my best to see the positive sides of all people, trying my hardest to spread positivity and create understanding where I can. Some people call this my fault, this a fault of mine. They claim I am naive and should be more careful. Those people are right. When I was 20, over 5 years ago, I was extremely sexually inexperienced and sheltered. I wanted to sexually experiment, but was terrified that I'd somehow lead someone on or experience SA. Destiny, who I had multiple long conversations with regarding consent and boundaries, seemed like someone I could put my trust in regards to this avenue. So she wanted to lose her virginity, so she just chose Destiny because he knew a lot about this. That's weird. I don't trust that at all. So what, she was exploring sexual, she wanted to experiment, of course, and then she went to Destiny for the experiment. It obviously backfired. Evil, maybe? Evil, maybe? I don't know. Maybe evil. I would not go to somebody who, like, I don't know. I get people who want to sexually experiment, but last person I go to is the guy you're talking to about boundaries and consent. Like, I don't know, especially over the internet. In 2022, he had e-sex with a 19-year-old when he was 33. Seems like a trend. Not illegal, of course, but it's weird as fuck. I do agree. That's strange. If that's true, if that's the case, that's very strange. I've said this before in the past. I think you should probably date within your own age. I know a lot of people like Mrao and everybody else tend to come to the conclusion that it's not against anything illegal and they're all consenting adults, so it doesn't matter. Kind of like with Chud Logic, which I think Chud is a certain case where I don't really give a flying fuck. It was for all I know, it was a one-time thing with a trans girl where they were like, what, 18, 19, and he was like 30 something. And it's like, okay, I don't care. Is it weird? Yeah, it's like really weird and strange. Is it enough for me to say he doesn't deserve a career? Yeah, I don't think it's enough. I would say if there was the one if this was the one thing, if someone started talking about Destiny with the 19-year-old when he was 33, I think I would be in the consensus take that he probably shouldn't be canceled. But let's be real here. He's got a history of doing like really weird sexual degenerate behavior, especially now with this stuff happening with the whole like leaking of people's, leaking of people's nudes and stuff like that. Like, it's just, it's weird. Oh, Chud didn't even know their exact age. They said they were 18 plus. Oh, then it doesn't even matter then. I don't even think that matters. Who cares? If Chud didn't even know the age, that doesn't matter. Here's the thing. If Destiny is unaware or if Destiny was aware of the age, I think that's where things get a little strange. In my opinion, I think you need to keep your age range within a significant range. Like, if you're above the age of 30 and you're like, well, they're above the age of 18, so who really gives a fuck? I'm just gonna fuck an 18-year-old because who cares? I think you're probably a creep. Like, I think it's fair to assess that you're a creep. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Destiny ain't breaking the evil leftoid stereotypes. He was gawk shopping, to be honest. Like, in his mind, what is 2 years? If she was 17, would he see her different if the law doesn't exist? It's like the culmination of his acts that make Destiny seem worse. Worded that wrong. What I'm trying to say is, if the law didn't exist, would he fuck a 16-year-old? Props. I that's another good assessment. I actually do like that assessment, Vic. Is that like, for an example, when a lot of these older men have sex with, like, say, an 18, 19-year-old or something, the reason they do it is because the law allows them to. And let's say the law drops it to 16. They would do it with the 16-year-old. They would, because the law dropped. And then they could just ride it back to the same old, well, the age of consent is 16, so what's wrong with what I did? I didn't do anything illegal. And it's like, well, that's still a child. You're, like, in your 30s. You're weird. Like, that's the consensus I have, which is why I've always held this opinion that you probably should just be talking to people within your own age range. Just talk to people within your own age. For example, with Chud, maybe get someone's age first before you start sexting them. In that case, I don't really think it matters. It is 16 in most states. That's true. That is true. A lot of states it is 16. So that also, she could technically be his kid. Still freaky though. Yeah, I agree. It's still freaky. I just personally ride on the idea that you should just stick within an age range. That's me personally. I think it's very freaky if you're like Destiny, 33, and if you know this person's age is 19, probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably just stick with people that are in their 30s or maybe just a little above, 25, right? Stick with people that are just, in your range. I mean, again, if that was the only thing, I'd say he's not a creepy. But at the end of the day, like, he's doing obviously more things. Like, she's saying, let me be clear, I am the third person he's done this to. 3 people. If this is the case, 3 people is a lot. 3 people is a lot. So.
And this has happened to. The timeline she provides is that this encounter occurred fairly early on in her.
So you can imagine my surprise when I discovered he was sent pornographic content of me to a teenager without my... What? You can imagine my surprise when I discovered he has sent pornographic content of me to a teenager without my consent? Yes, you read that right. Stephen Kenneth Bonnell II sent pornographic content of me to a random... Okay. Don't say teenager. That's a really bad thing to say. Stephen Kenneth... Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is my stream on fucking... Why is the sound on? Okay, you shouldn't say teenager. I understand 19. I understand teens in it, but that's a bit of a stretch. 19. Dude. But still weird. Still weird. Sent pornographic content of me to a random 19-year-old e-girl Discord kitten whom he had never met before. Oh, but rest assured, he had many conversations with her on the phone at least. This random girl, who I didn't even know existed until this mess, proceeded to share this content online. I do not understand why Destiny would hurt me in this way. I do not know what I did to deserve this. I do not know what actions I took that could justify the violation of my consent and privacy to such a degree. I do not understand why Destiny would knowingly and willingly put me in a position where I would receive non-stop sexual abuse and harassment. His reckless actions in the pursuit of trying to impress a teenager he never met using my body, my privacy, and me at my most vulnerable moments will forever haunt me. Teenager is so bad faith. Literally. That's the 19-year-old I was talking about. It's worse with him because he morally grandstands. Yeah, that's true. I think 20 is the best age range when you're past 30, in my opinion. I think we can collectively... I think if a 30-year-old were to meet a 20-year-old, I don't think I would give much. I wouldn't care too much. I do think it's strange. I still hold the opinion that I think it's strange. I just, me personally, I don't know why you can't just meet people your own age. Either not own age as in just stick with the same age, but more like a same age to 5, like a year to 5 year age range. I don't know why it's so hard for some people to stick to that range. But if you go a little farther, I'm not going to judge you. It's not a big deal. As long as it's all within like a solid range, like in my opinion. It's just, it just gets weird when it becomes a pattern of like, say, talking to people half your age plus 7 is usually the go-to, but after the person you are dating is 25, 30 plus, it doesn't matter. I think that's fair. Kind of. I think I've had this conversation in the past on my channel. I've said this before, that I think a 60-year-old dating a 30-year-old is wrong. I think that's like a massive difference. I think there's a huge difference between that. And I don't think you should probably date somebody who's half your age. Like, thinking about that, you have to understand, like, someone who's a 30-year-old dating a 60-year-old, that 60-year-old was 30 when that person was born. Like, that's... I understand that both of them are matured, but it still doesn't make it... It makes it strange. It makes it extremely weird and strange. It makes you wonder what the reason why the 30-year-olds do it, why the 30-year-old is doing it, or why the 60-year-old is doing it, right? If they could be your child, it's weird as fuck. That's the consensus. I think if they could be your kid, I think you probably shouldn't date them. I think that's the case. Not gonna lie, Chief, if I'm 60, I'm getting them 20s baddies. I just... See, that's weird, Random. I'm gonna be honest. That's weird. I can get that perspective. It's just weird all around to date someone extremely older / younger than you. I think that's the consensus. I think most people can agree that's like strange. Like, you probably shouldn't do that. I'm going to be honest. When I look at sugar daddies, I look at them and I'm like, you're weird. I don't care if the girl is like 20 something and she's like not 18 or 19, but it's like, okay, you're like 50, 60. Date someone who's like 40. Date someone who's in your range, brother. You know what I mean? Like, this is weird. You're like wrinkly and old. Date someone else. Like, bro.
Online career. She also...
I'm not going to try for a 40-year-old, laugh my ass off. Like, see, that's what I mean. Like, I'm 22 right now, right? I can't imagine myself dating someone who's like 50 or like 60. Hi, dorks, I'm back. I'm sorry, Hater. Everybody, we have to apologize to Hater. I apologize, Hater. I hurt your feelings, and I didn't mean to, okay, Hater? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, and we can all forget this, okay? Your brain isn't developed till you're 25? I guess that's fair. Isn't fully developed. But I don't think it really matters. I think 22-year-olds still have... I would argue there's plenty of 20-year-olds that are smarter than 25-year-olds. I don't think that really matters. It's just... I think it's just more like the gap is where it starts to become a problem. If the gap is like more than half, it's obviously a problem, right? I ate some McDonald's. Gulp. I gotta turn on the fan. Holy shit, this room's getting hot. We're not letting the cats in because one of them decided it'd be a great idea to chew up some cords. One of the cats decided it was going to be a great idea. So we can't let him in. It's got to be a kink at some point. Yeah, I think at that point it becomes a kink. And I've said this before, I think acting on kinks is relatively wrong. I think acting on it and doing it like legitimately is wrong. I don't have an issue if you're like, say, jerking off to something, but like acted out porn or something. Like, let's say you're into incest. If you jerk off to like incest porn, who gives a fuck? But like, if you're enacting on it and having sex with your actual sister, you're like a creep and you're fucked up and you should go to jail. Like, that's weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up. Not saying that people who date people with long age gaps should go to jail. I'm just saying, like, you probably shouldn't enact on whatever fantasy you have, especially if it involves like age differences. Like, oh, I have a fantasy for really old women or really old men. It's like, okay, probably don't enact on that, right? It's just weird. Plus, you could be meeting somebody who just is a freak. Like, if you have a kink for people who are older than you and you're like 20 something, you could be meeting up with a guy or a girl who's like really fucking weird and really likes you for how young you look, which is just awkward and strange and could be even traumatizing in a relationship. Would you still date an 18-year-old, Marcus, since you're 22? What's your limit on no longer dating strictly 18? I think 18 is okay. I've said this before. 5 years is the length. Not right now. When I'm 23, 5 is the length. Once I hit 24, it would go to 19. Do you understand how that works? So 22 lowest is 18. 23 lowest is 18, but then 24 goes 19. 25 goes 20. That's just my consensus. I just keep it at a range of 5. That's it. But my preference is about 1, 2, 3 years. Like, my preference is 2 to 3. That's my preference. Beans, this motherfucker ate my speaker cord. Dog, I knew a guy that was 19 dating some 6-year-old, and we just called him the groomed the whole time. Yes, dude, that's awesome. It's like the senior dating the freshman in high school. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Everybody looks at the senior and says, like, dude, what are you doing? But I think most people can come to the consensus, especially in high school, that they're not like a pedophile for doing it. They just find them to be a very strange person for doing it. Does that make sense? Like, I've met people who've done that. I'd never considered them a pedophile. I've never looked at like a senior dating a freshman and went like, oh, you're a pedophile. Like, no, I don't think you're a pedophile. Like, we're in school together. You're not a fucking pedophile. Who is accusing Destiny of this? Just joined. Is it Melina? It's Pixie. This girl, Pixie. Who is accusing Destiny of this? If I'm not mistaken, this isn't an accusation, by the way. This is like happening. This is like real. Need me a bad bitch that be in her 70s and shit. Hater. Come on now. Depends on how you enact on it. Roleplay incest is weird, but as long as you keep it in the bedroom, I don't give a fuck. Well, I mean, okay. Okay. I guess you're kind of right, but like, well, oh, you're saying roleplay. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like actual brother and sister. I was going to lose my mind. I was like, whoa, what do you mean? If you're talking about roleplay, I don't give a fuck. Like I've said, if you keep your sex life in the bedroom, I don't really care. But obviously when it comes to dating people like above your age, you're going to go on public with these people. You're going to be seen in public. So it's going to become a public thing. Like it's going to become a thing where people know you as the person who's dating like a sugar daddy or sugar mama. And then it becomes like kind of obvious, like either what your kink is or what the other person's kink is. And what your intentions is with that person, which makes you seem very bad. My coworker, when I was 17, was 25. When I was 17, was 25. Talking to someone I knew who was 17, and he got her preg. That's a pedo, in my opinion, even though the age of consent was 17. That's a tough one to debate. I agree. Okay, here's the reality. Victic, I agree. I do think that 25-year-old is probably should be put on a registry. I think that person should probably be put on a registry, even though the age of consent is 17. I think that's like really weird. Here's my consensus. If this guy was like talking to a 17-year-old that maybe they worked with, like a coworker, I don't know who they were talking to. I don't know if the 17-year-old was a coworker, but let's say they were coworkers. If he waited till she was 18 and then asked her out on a date and then maybe he got her pregnant or something, then I would say like, okay, this guy's responsible enough to understand that you probably shouldn't do that. But it's the fact that he's 25 and then he like decided to do it anyways, get her pregnant at 17. And I think that's just strange. I think that's like, okay, you should have a little bit more awareness. Oh, she was just a random high schooler. Okay, then yeah, I would agree that that's probably pedophilia. Pixie is the chick who went on whatever pod and tries to debate like Destiny all the time. I have no clue. I'm going to be honest with you, Simple Times. I don't know who a lot of these people involved are. I know Destiny. I know he's got a big community, a bunch of orbiters. I know Pixie's part of them, and I know Pixie at one point did have like sexual interactions with Destiny. So the entire idea and the entire thing that's happening right now is that Destiny obviously leaked this information to random people in the sphere, and that's obviously wrong. You shouldn't leak like, you know, nudes and stuff like that to other people, which ultimately led to her nudes getting leaked on Kiwi Farms, is what I believe. So
the timeline
it's pretty bad.
She provides is that this encounter occurred fairly early on in her online career. She also cites how she would pursue him in court, and that this would be a civil.
Okay. For the past month and a half, I've been extremely suicidal, contemplating the various ways to end my existence to escape the pain I currently feel. The betrayal... Dude, I don't know. Pot sucks more cock than Destiny. Am I wrong for saying this? I don't like it when people say this stuff. I hate it when people say like, oh, I'm extremely suicidal. It feels like it's a way of saying like, feel bad for me. I'm not saying that she's not suicidal, okay? I'm not saying she's not. Like, let's say she really is suicidal. It's like, if she is suicidal, you know, that sucks. But I don't know why it's becoming such a central point as to her arguments of like, oh, I feel like I want to take my life. I don't know. I don't like it when people do that. I don't like it when people like lead a lot of this stuff with saying like, I'm extremely suicidal and I'm contemplating ways of ending my life. It's like, okay, just tell us about what happened to you, dude. I don't know. I haven't heard many of these. Haven't heard of any of these people. So odd that I'm only hearing of them now. I agree. It's cringe, very manipulative. That's true, Hater. I know of Destiny, and I know of a couple orbiters in his little sphere, but I didn't know the extent and the amount. I didn't really understand and realize that there was this many. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking accidentally pulled that up. I agree. It's cringe, very manipulative. Yeah, I don't like it when people do that.
Action.
Or shoot, let me let's see. Let's read it. The betrayal. I barely know who Destiny is, Gulp. Oh, okay. Okay, so you just barely know. The betrayal, coupled with hundreds of messages I've received. Oh, Jesus Christ, that Hive is cut off. You couldn't just put it down there. Fuck. I've received, filled with sexual harassment and abuse, have left me feeling hopeless and devoid of almost all happiness. The only thing that has kept me alive is the hope that I can bring this man to justice and have him face legal consequences for his actions. For the past month, I have been speaking to lawyers about my situation and what to do, and have decided this is the best course of action. I will be suing him for violating U.S. Federal Code 15 U.S.C. 6851, civil action related to disclosure of intimate images, and for publication of private facts in Florida. I will be seeking emotional and punitive damage for his actions. Destiny has become insufferable. Used to watch him all the time, but always knew he was weird. Got mad when he lost his wife to cucking, and he is a super weirdo. Yeah, I mean, that is basically it. Simple Times. That's basically it. Destiny is just another, he's just another freak in the well, right? He's just another what, streamer, leftist streamer who just turns out to be, you know, just kind of a sexual deviant. I mean, it's not a surprise anymore. I'm going to be honest. It's not surprising. A lot of these guys are just, it's power. And that's the thing is, I agree with what President Sunday has said at the beginning, where it's like, it's an abuse of power. It's what these people get into. They get into this politics stuff because it's very easy to manipulate a lot of people with politics. And I've said this a lot of times. I hate political YouTube. I hate political streaming. I hate political anything involved on YouTube, Twitch, whatever it is, because a lot of these people just use it as a way to fuel power their way so they can kind of get a bunch of people on their side, and then they can do whatever they want with this said community. It's very manipulative. It's very fucked up, and I think that's what's happening here. Wait, holy shit, Mrao is debating Connor? Oh, wait, what? Hold up.
Higher degree, and I'm actually quite intelligent, and I'm working successfully in a career field that I love, and I have good relationships with other people, including my family and the
he's
opposite
neoliberal.
sex, then yeah, like maybe
Counterpoints
I
Connor's Simple
agree with
Times
you instantaneously, but I absolutely would take your opinion higher. Yeah.
Holy shit, what is happening?
Even if what I was saying was utter insanity, complete and utter fucking slop, you would still value my opinion more.
This is like the pancakes and fucking waffles Twitter meme. Like, I didn't say that. You're saying that. But like Sean Ryan as an example. Okay, Sean Ryan meets many of the criteria that I just listed. I think Sean Ryan says some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, Connor is getting raped.
Of course not.
Well, has been getting raped for a while by Dickers and Mrao. It's so easy to manipulate people with politics because the average person knows nothing about them. Very true. That is like very true. Apparently, Connor is not even engaged with Mrao. Uh-oh, not a good look. Let's go.
At least one person.
Let's go back a
which
little
is
bit.
insane to do, right? And
I
you are
agree with
still
that,
willing
yeah,
to be his
100%.
friend after that, which I think is insane a little bit, right?
Wait, this Connor guy is he sweeping for Destiny? Is he still wanting to be friends with Destiny? Is that the he still wants to associate?
Yes, I am moral fagging because it seems like your morality is inconsistent. So I'm going to ask you again, why would you still be friends with him even though he revoked consent? He fucked with someone's consent. Why are you still willing to be friends with him?
Because I hope he stops being a piece of shit.
Dude, this guy, wait, actually, this guy's retarded. Wait, like, hold on, this guy's retarded. What? Dude, if I found out my friend was leaking personal information of women he was fucking, I'm cutting him off. What? What is this? What? What? Huh?
So you very clearly don't value consent that high.
What?
I definitely value consent.
I mean,
in my own
obviously
life.
you draw the line somewhere. If he was a rapist, you say you wouldn't, be friends with him, but,
Yeah, that's a pretty serious crime.
pretty serious crime.
This isn't? Okay, maybe I'm moral flagging. Maybe I'm moral flagging, right? But this isn't? I feel like this is bad. I feel like this is really bad. Like this isn't just one victim. There's obviously other people he's done this with. He's got a consistent history of like being of like doing this, where he like has sex with them. He gets nudes maybe of them, maybe even a video out of them, and then he shares it with the other people on the internet. That's like fucked up. That's wrong. That's evil. There's no consent. What? Connor made a tweet about how he still likes Destiny and Pixie and was victim blaming her on Queeman's stream. What? Okay, listen. I think Pixie pointing out that she's suicidal constantly is definitely like retarded. Okay, I think that's like really retarded. Don't do that. But like, it doesn't mean like what happened isn't wrong. What? It doesn't mean that what he's doing is like okay. What?
I don't think you do think it's a serious crime.
Do you not agree that rape is a serious crime?
I don't think you think it's a serious crime.
It's like, what?
Really?
Because what has happened here is he has recorded someone without their consent, supposedly, right, in the case of Cherry, and shared that around to...
Oh, and he recorded Cherry. Wait, so maybe I'm missing something. Did I miss something in the video? He's recorded someone as well with no consent. I would consider that on the lines of you can't call it rape because it's not, because there was obviously consensual interactions, but that's still fucked up. There's no consent. What? Ugh. The amount of Destiny beat writers on Reddit is wild.
Like at least one person.
How do you
Which
not?
is insane to do, right? And
I
you are
agree with
still
that,
willing
yeah,
to be his friend
100%.
after that, which I think is insane a little bit, right?
Okay.
He's
I hope he stops being
Okay.
a piece of shit. I hope he realizes that nihilist hedonism is not the way to go.
That's not how you react. That's not how you react. What? You don't What? Telling people that you're close to killing yourself in a doc exposing someone is cringe and gay. Yes, it is. It is very cringe and gay. It's a pattern to disregarding consent, yes. Like, dude, don't get me wrong. I agree. Pixie constantly pointing out the fact that they're suicidal is fucking retarded. I hate that shit. I hate it when people do that. But like, that doesn't mean it didn't happen. All of this stuff is currently right now, from what we understand and what we know, this is stuff that's happened. So just cut him off. Cut him off. Why is it so hard for these people to cut him off? What the fuck? She was already trying to eliminate any accountability by doing that if she was in the wrong. What? Oh, wait. She was already trying to eliminate any accountability by doing that if she was in the wrong. So Pixie's evil too. Pixie's like retarded. Pixie's still a victim, but she's like fucking retarded. Okay. It's a D1 Destiny hater. I think it's wood chipper time. Holy fuck. This is like, what the, like, am I missing something here? I would, dude, if Morale got caught doing this stuff, I'm done with him. I'm so done with him. Dude, they cut off fucking Himpleton because he faked a rape. Okay, like, he faked his rape. From what I understand, he's probably faked his rape story. Like, if this isn't enough, I don't know what is, brother. I don't know what is. I would not be friends with these people. This is not like I hope he's not a bad person in the future. No, it's cut this guy off because he's a freak. Oh, Himpleton has like a rape story. I think the whole story is that Himpleton had like a rape story, but people are saying that it's most likely fake, and he like faked a rape story for like, I don't know, something. I don't know the full context of the story. I tried learning it way back. Maybe somebody here understands it better than me. I don't know. Like him getting raped on a bus or something. I don't know. I'm not sure how she could be accountable for him leaking her nudes though. I mean, yeah. She can't be accountable for that. Hamilton has a face and not even a mother could love.
As a matter of fact, I hope that for all of DGG. I think in some ways he kind of like Pied Pipers his audience into an unhappy life.
What?
So yeah.
What?
I hope he stops. And I hope he tells his...
He has an entire community he does this with, and your reaction is, well, I agree. He has like a community that like he kind of lures into with this shit. I hope he just gets better though. I you know, I'm not gonna stop being friends with him. I hope he gets better. The fuck are you on about? What the hell are you talking about? What? It's evil. It's evil. It's evil. Okay, listen, it's evil. Like, dude.
His audience said he stops, and I hope he becomes a better person, and I hope his audience becomes better people. 100%.
So you just want the circle jerk to continue? What the fuck does this mean? What is this gonna do? This isn't gonna change anything. What? You just want the circle jerk to continue? Brother, what is this guy on about? Dog, this guy is doing the he's a sex addict and needs help angle. like
I'm in like a situation right now where I just don't even know how to respond to you. Because of...
I was literally okay, Chad. I was literally gonna say like Mrao doesn't even know what to say right now. He doesn't know what to say. I don't know what else you could say. It's like so blatantly obvious. Cut the guy off. What? I hope him and his community get better. These people are freaks. Everybody. What the fuck? If they swallowed part of it, it depends. It depends on what they swallowed. If they swallowed like the little plastic part of it, I wouldn't be too worried. If it's the wires, I would be very worried if they swallowed the wires. But if it's just the plastic part, they might have a tummy ache and they might have bad shits. It's probably not going to affect them that hard. But they don't typically chew through the cord. They just chew like he'll put a hole in it and then it fucks it. And then I catch him doing it. The amount of loopholes this guy is jumping through is crazy. Dog, this guy, dude, I'm
feels like you're never going to budge on anything, even if you're in the wrong.
Well, I mean, you would probably have to start by trying to demonstrate to me that I'm wrong. But yeah, I also like so for instance, as an example.
What? What? You have to demonstrate why I'm in the wrong? You're like sweeping for a freak. What is this? You're sweeping for a freak. What are you talking about? You're like acting like what he did was just like oopsie daisy. I'm still gonna be friends with him. Just hope he gets better. Like, dude, this is not just, I hope he gets better. I would argue like what he did is probably on the lines of like, we would cancel him. Like the internet would cancel someone for doing that. The internet would cancel someone for doing that. Why? What? This is a textbook example of special pleading fallacy. I'd be on the side of caution, and if they start experiencing problems, then go to the vet ASAP. Yeah, that's what I would typically do. Connor's whole argument is there's a spiritual hole in the Destiny's heart, and he has a fucked up childhood. He needs help, lol. That's Connor's entire argument. He's basically pulling the conservative Christian. Literally. What the fuck is this? What is this? You should be canceled for what Destiny is accused of. I'm not going crazy. I feel like most internet creators, if they're not like political guys or like commentary guys, right? Because commentary is spurgy, right? But if let's say this is a gamer or like a regular average everyday YouTuber, you're getting absolutely blasted off the fucking internet if something like this was to occur. I don't know, like, you should be in prison for what Destiny is accused of. Well, I mean, like, yeah, this is a law. There's a law against it. You can't do this shit. The fact that he's not even being like charged with anything is insane to me. Like the sweeping that these people are going through, is this really what his community is doing right now? Is Counterpoints a Destiny orbiter? Yeah, I think so. I'm assuming these people here in chat, everybody in chat is agreed that he is a orbiter. I believe he is an orbiter. That's the special pleading fallacy. Basically, oh, that's bad, but not that bad because he has other problems that caused it. Like, dude, yeah, you'd get raped if anyone else did this. Like, this is fucking nuts.
I'll go ahead and slam my dick down on the table. How old are you?
What?
I'm 34.
Okay. And what have you done professionally prior to this?
I'm unemployed.
Okay. What's your coolest job that you've ever done, and how long did you work it?
What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing anything?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Okay.
I know what job you've
what
worked.
I'll tell you is I went to decent schools. I'm a relatively smart guy. I have a 4-year degree. I did 10 years in like security service, basically.
What does this have? What?
I'm married. I have several children, and I've been employed my entire life. So yes, I'm going to trust my opinion on the world more than Destiny's, and I'm going to trust my opinion on the world more than yours.
What? 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 This is the angle he's taking? Dude, he's like fucking... He's grandstanding. He's acting like, oh, look, I have a better life than you. What? He's literally like fucking standing above him, puffing his chest out. He's puffing his chest out at him. What? He's puffing his chest out at Rao, being like, yeah, you know, I have a wife, I have kids, you know, I've worked cool jobs before, you know, I'm old, you know, I've been through this before, you know. Like, dude, what? What am I watching? What am I watching? Hater, what are you saying? What are you saying about me? Womp Womp Rao, S&D Dickers raped you? Oh, are you saying that to him? Dude.
100%.
A degree means nothing. Some of the most retarded people I've ever met. Who cares? Laugh my ass off. I'm gonna... He's... Life experience, Andy. Dude, what is this? What is this?
So if I wasn't fat, balding, 34, unemployed, and I just could tell you right now that I have way more experience than you, you would suddenly respect my opinion more than yours.
No.
Yeah, actually.
No, you wouldn't, you fucking piece of shit. You're just finding ways to get out of this because you know you're wrong. What is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? What?
He said, hey, Connor, I'm actually a military veteran who served for, 4 years, and I had combat deployments under my belt, and I have a higher degree, and I'm actually...
Holy fucking shit. This is such a fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm like losing my mind over this. This sounds like a fucking, what's his face? Dr. Disrespect type of shit. This sounds like something Dr. Disrespect would say. After Dr. Disrespect getting caught after like sexting a minor. Yeah, well, I have a prestigious career. I've been around for a long time, buddy. So, maybe you don't have a better understanding of the world than I do. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What is this? Huh? This is just detracting from the point. It literally is. This is insane.
Quite intelligent, and I'm working successfully in a career field that I love, and I have good relationships with other people, including my family and the opposite sex, then yeah, like maybe I wouldn't agree with you instantaneously, but I absolutely would take your opinion higher. Yeah, of course.
Even if what I was...
Okay, if he wants to go down this route, right? Let's toot my own horn, chat. Let's toot my own horn. Let's toot my own horn, all right? Counterpoints. I'm 22. I'm already married. I have a pretty nice place. I live in a nice place. I have a wonderful wife who is incredible, smart, has a great job. I work. I've worked multiple jobs in multiple fields. I have pretty good experience. I'm younger than you, and I'm already pursuing a higher future than you. Then in my opinion is that I think you're retarded. So I maybe like, you know, if we're gonna try to act all high and mighty here, okay? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why does he sound like Wendigoon with a stick up his ass? Kinda. So did Ted Bundy. True. This is like my father-in-law acting like he's better than me just because he's older. Literally, this is, okay, dude, like, Vic, I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is literally a tactic that's used by, like, fucking parents to act like they, to make their kids, like, obedient. It's literally the retard tactics of, like, I'm older than you, so I know better than you. It's such a, it's so retarded, dude. What have I missed? Some insane shit. You've missed a lot, man. You missed a lot. This is big.
Was saying was utter insanity, complete and utter fucking slop. You would still value my opinion more.
This is like the pancakes and fucking waffles Twitter meme. Like, I didn't say that. You're saying that. That, like, Sean Ryan as an example. Okay, Sean Ryan meets many of the criteria that I just listed. I think Sean Ryan says some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Destiny should, someone in chat just said Destiny should share a jail cell with Diddy and then Wood Chipper. Is he still in call with this guy? Okay, let's zoom forward because we've already got the consensus. This guy's fucking retarded. I never
sent it. I almost guarantee you. If he would have known what the consequences were, he probably wouldn't have sent it. Now that and then at the time he didn't think he was going to suffer those consequences.
It just keeps getting better and better, chat. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Okay.
Is he unironically saying that Destiny didn't know this was wrong? How old is Destiny? Wait, hold on a minute. Counterpoints. A little bit ago, you were talking about how he's old. You're older and wiser than Rao here, and you're trying to like act like you're all high and mighty because you're older, so I know better, right? And I have more experience in things. Destiny's like how old? He's 30 something. He's in politics and stuff. He doesn't know about a law that you can't, I don't know, share people's sexual information, like, you know, nudes and shit around. He doesn't know that? What is he on about? What is this guy on about? I'm losing it. This is crazy. What the fuck is this?
Do you disavow Destiny?
And what does a disavowal mean?
What does a disavowal mean?
Okay, dude. He doesn't even know what that word means.
What do you think it means?
He doesn't even know what the word means.
What does it mean?
Oh yeah, buddy. I've worked in multiple fields. I have a degree. You know, I have a wife and kids. I'm like 30 something years old. Oh, what does the word disavow mean?
What in your mind? What do you think disavow
Fucking
means?
retard.
I would literally Google it.
I mean, we can use the Google definition, and I don't care.
Disavow.
Mr. Degree over here, by the way.
You're saying I don't support.
By the way, chat, Mr. Degree, I have a degree.
Yeah.
I don't know what the word
I
disavow
have
means.
Some responsibility for Destiny as a orbiter, and I have a mild amount of support for him as a content creator who is charismatic.
How do you have responsibility as an orbiter?
What do you don't have a responsibility? What are these people on? What the fuck?
One of the things that Max picked up on that is just true is that people who are friendly with Destiny and like Destiny,
Why don't you have a degree, March baby? Because the field I want to get into, I don't want to spend the money for degrees to get into. I don't really feel like I need a degree for what I want to get into. So it depends. On top of that, degrees are very expensive. And right now in the economy where things are really expensive, like cost of living and stuff, where I live at least, it's easier if one of us is working. To be fair, we both work full time. But if one of us is getting their schoolwork done first, then the other one can get school stuff done later. And right now, I think hers is more important than mine. What's the field? I want to get into stuff like, I want to kind of get into video editing. I'm not very good at editing right now. In the future, I kind of want to get into it. I also have yearly wanted to get into more like movie stuff. on the lines of maybe working with editing in movies. It does take, I do feel like maybe a degree does work in that field. But at the same time, I feel like if you have the resume, in terms of like, if you could just show it off, I think most people you can get a job from it. But can I offer advice from an old man? Yeah, sure. What's the advice? Rip, Marcus, my state gives me a free bachelor's for everyone. Yeah, it's it definitely doesn't work where I live. Yeah, mine doesn't work like that. It's expensive here. Where I live, it's extremely expensive in living right now. So it's too much. I got a scholarship at the uni I want to go to. Since I'm not a woman or POC, I need to be in the top 10% of my state for a scholarship. Like, to put it into perspective, right? My, like I said, I'm bragging on her behalf, but my fiance is very intelligent, very smart, got a lot of her credits in high school. She is very good at what she does. She still can't even get, things. We struggle with getting her, like scholarships and anything to get through school. It's I don't know why. I really don't know why, but it's very difficult. I really don't, but instead of pursuing movie studies or film editing, get experience in project management and a project management certification. Most creatives cannot manage their projects for shit. In what exactly? Project management? Do you mean like just in general with like companies? Do you just mean like just movies are basically projects? Oh, so you just mean like, okay. So just managing companies' projects is what you're saying. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Here's the idea, chat. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I'll be 100% honest with you. That's kind of the future I want to get into. I literally have I know we're going down the rabbit hole here while this stuff is going on, but I actually have been working on. I have my own animated series that I want to come to fruition in the future. I hope that it becomes a thing. I have video game ideas that I want to create. I have a lot of ideas for different stories and stuff like that I want to do. That's stuff that I want to do. The idea is that if it doesn't come to fruition and it takes too much and it's just too much, I'm probably going to end up being more of a house husband, because my biggest ambition since I was a kid was to be a dad, and I want to be a good dad. This is like fucking really heartwarming shit, you know, like fucking oh, cute. You know, I wanted to be a dad. And that's always been my aspiration, is to be a father, a good father at that. So I'm not opposed to it. Plus, I got really lucky with my fiance. She loves the idea of getting a job in something and being big in the field that she's in right now currently. So it works handsomely, but I do want to help her with money. I don't want to just be that guy that I understand taking care of kids is a lot of work. So I understand that being a stay-at-home parent is not like, oh, you're a deadbeat. You know, I understand that. But I do want to be able to make money as well. But if it comes to a point where it's like she makes so much that I can be a stay-at-home dad, then I will take that path and probably stick with it. Did they offer video editing at your high school? I took 4 years of Adobe Premiere at mine. No, I don't think so. Not from what I remember. I don't remember a class like that. They had, what did they have? I took one class 1 year. I thought it was going to be that, and it wasn't. It was like, what is it called? I forgot what it's called. Visual arts or whatever. You just made like something on, I forgot what it was called. I had like a media class. I remember there was media classes in middle school, but in middle school, I didn't know that's what I wanted to be. So I didn't know. I don't remember there being a media class in high school though. The teacher was a pedo though. Rip. My mom was a stay at home until the youngest of us started school. Adobe Premiere is so easy to learn. I really want to get Adobe Premiere. It's just expensive as fuck. Then she went back to school and got a job. Unless you get some insane money, single income households are basically impossible in this economy. Yeah, it is. That's why I say, like, I don't want that to be a thing. The only possibility that it could happen is if she unironically is making like an insane amount of money. Now she manages accounts for Indian casinos, lol. Huh. That's kind of awesome. I just bought it and can edit to a decent level when not lazy as fuck. Adobe? Yeah, Adobe Premiere is good. I want to learn Adobe Premiere because I know that's like the consensus good one. I don't. I use a free one because I'm not gonna. I don't want to spend my money. You guys don't understand. Money where I live is very not easy. Life here sucks. Finding like a nice place to live. I use DaVinci Resolve. I use that one. I heard it's very similar to Adobe, so I don't really see the need to want to switch as long as I know DaVinci and it's free. So, yeah. Where do you live? I live in America. I'm not gonna do I say it, chat? I've said it before, I think, on like old Mrao streams. They're probably not noticeable. I think my location has been talked about before. My state, at least. Probably not gonna say. Just know it's expensive. Very expensive. Currently, it's expensive. It was okay. He lives in the slums of LA. I do not. I hate California. I hate California. I do not live in California. I'll give you that as that one. I hate California. I would never live there, never move there, never want to be there. Bro's house burnt down. Might as well. Okay, might as well, because the houses here went from being affordable to absolutely insane. You have said it before, but that was a while ago. Yeah, I think I've said it a long time ago. So I don't know. I don't really care. I don't like the idea of use DaVinci. The first 2 Deadpool movies were made on them. Dude, dead ass. That's awesome. See, that's awesome. I wouldn't even visit. No, okay. Listen, Noodlemint. All right. All right. Chad doesn't know, but I know. Okay. Of course I would. Okay. Of course I would. For a friend, of course. For a friend, of course. Fuck you. I live in Cali and it's so good. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're fucking. Everything's burning down. Your whole entire state is burning. Okay, hater. Your shit is burning down. Okay. So the South. So the South? South is cheap, I thought. I don't know. Welcome to our late stage capitalist hell. California is beautiful to visit, but I would not live there. Yeah, I would be totally chill with living. Not living, sorry. Visiting. Especially. No, it's not. Cali is the worst state in the US. I'm guessing the Northeast. Well, it depends where in Cali. Late stage capitalism. It depends where in Cali. I was going to say, I've been to Cali. I like San Diego. I know a good friend of mine who would disagree with that take. I like San Diego a lot, though. I've been to Sandy, and I like it. I've never been anywhere else, though. I've only been to San Diego. That's it. Yeah. Chat's going to keep saying things about states until you deny all but one of them, lol. California. I'm guessing the Midwest, maybe Kansas. No. Kansas isn't that expensive, is it? Is it really? I didn't know. I don't know about that. I live in Sac. I heard Sacramento is like fucking boring. I heard Sacramento's boring. San Diego was nice. So was San Francisco, except for the smelly hippies. This isn't late stage capitalism moment, Kami. Utah man? No, I'm not a Utah man. No, I'm not a Utah man. Marcus, wear $1,000 worth of jewelry, then walk through Compton. Not going to say where I'm actually live, but I live very close to San Fran. See, okay, hater. See, that's the thing. I've heard very nice things about the outskirts of San Fran. Not Oakland. Oakland sucks. Oakland is horrible. Oakland's terrible. But Bay Area, I've heard great things about the Bay Area. So, I mean, I've heard the Bay Area is nice. That's probably because it's like the really nice, rich area, kind of, somewhat. To Lake Tahoe? I don't know what that is. I don't think so. I'm a socialist, not a communist. Chad's never going to figure out where I live. The place, okay, Chad, I'm going to be honest with you. The place I live is one of the most like not it's definitely a state that's not thought about really at all. Like people don't think about the state that I live in a lot. Dog, the best American setting in the game was the Warriors. Can't change my mind. If you actually knew what you were talking about, you would know it actually is. I love being rich. Hater, I love being rich. Rhode Island, no. Wyoming, Iowa. That's where I'm from. Socialism is when no food. I'm about to leak your location. No! Idiots out wandering about. Yeah, you guys are never going to get it. See, this is what I'm talking about. When I say, like, people don't think about it, you guys literally have not listed it once. And it's because it's not thought about. Ohio? No. No. Like that, see? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You guys, like, they haven't even listed it yet. They haven't listed it. It has not been listed once. It's crazy. I could have swore you said you were Marcus. What does that mean? Are you saying like my name? Like my like actual name? Maine doesn't exist? That's not one of them. This is crazy. I thought maybe at some point someone would list it. And then after everybody lists all the states, I would just say like one of them was one of them. It was one of them. But it's crazy how none of you guys have listed it. Oh, where I live. Oh, no, yeah. I have at one point in the old days, I think, of YouTube. I don't know if I've ever said it recently. It's fun listening to chat try to, like, say what it is, though. It's fun. They just don't know what high cost living is like, I guess. Out where they probably think it's not high cost living. That's fair, I guess. Maybe they think it's cheaper where I live. That's what I'm thinking. I'll let chat continue to keep attempting. I'll let chat continue.
Mitigate.
You know what's crazy, chat? I was born in a different state, and you guys haven't even listed the state I was born in. You've listed everything. I feel like you guys have listed almost everything. You haven't even listed the state I was born in and the state that I'm living in currently. You haven't even listed the state my family is from. There's 3 whole states you guys are missing. There are 3 whole states. 3. Oh yeah, Gamma knows. Gamma knows. Guam. Okay, that's a good guess, I guess. I don't know. This is like awesome. This is like fucking awesome, dude. Holy shit. I forgot where Marcus lives. No, you didn't, Gamma. Tahiti, Arizona. I forgot. I did? Tahiti. Wait a minute. I just realized you said Tahiti. Montana, South Dakota, Pennsylvania, New Mexico, North Dakota, New York, Hawaii. This is crazy work. This is crazy, Chad. This is insane. You guys are trying. You guys are definitely trying. Hater! I've got a plan, Marcus. Alaska. Should I even say anything? Should I say anything? Oh shit, what am I doing? Should I say anything? I've got a plan, Marcus. What's the plan, Sliggins? No, don't. What does that mean? We're close. South Carolina. Nah, don't say it. It's near Alaska. Canada? What do you mean? Leak it. Minnesota, Mexico. Chad, I'll give you this. my family, most of my family, this isn't leaking any information because most of my family is from Minnesota. So there you got one. You did get something. Most of my family is from Minnesota. I don't know if all of them are still there or not, but most of them are from there. So you got something, but that doesn't count as anything. Get to gaming. Is this drama over? Like, is Mrao not even in call with him anymore? Oh, it's over. Dude, okay, Gamma. This guy is fucking insane. You watch Minnesota Burns, though? I'm from Minnesota. Gamma, no, you're not. I thought you were going to say Mexico. I know. Oh, you're talking about this guy. Dude, Counterpoints is fucking insane. This guy is fucking, like, I don't know what to say about this guy. His arguments are so fucking insane. His arguments are insane. The Destiny Orbiters are actually, like, wildly insane. It's crazy. I have a kid in Minnesota, went hiking in 1996 and accidentally wandered into Canada. That's crazy. I have gone really far north of Canada, Minnesota, and holy shit, it gets cold. Fuck, it gets really cold up there. And it wasn't even, it was during summer. Chat, it was during summer. It was summertime. I was going north. And you got to understand, I have family that live on all parts of Minnesota. Like, we're talking like everywhere. So I got one that lives more close to Lake Superior, and I was going hella north along the line. So I understand that the water can make it colder, like the winds get worse. It's insane. Like, it was the middle of summertime and I had to wear like long sleeves, everything, and it was super cold, and I was like, holy fucking shit. Incredibly inconsistent individual. Yeah, no, dude. The Destiny Orbiters are actually like fucking insane. Hitched a ride back to the US side. You could do that back then. The shit makes me glad I'm asexual. Good, Desali. Don't ever. Just don't ever. You know what? 1v1 for honor, easy. What do you mean, random? Lake Superior is super cold lake too. It's partially spring fed from very cold spring. Yeah. Chat, you want me to say something? Chat, you want me to say something? You want me to say something crazy? One of you guys did say the state. Uh-oh. Which one was it? I'm so happy I'm not asexual. Ladies, hit my DMs. I have a BWC. True. Everybody who is a woman, hit up hater, okay? Hit up hater. Dude, I feel there's an issue, Gamma. I want a game, but like there's an issue, okay? There's an issue. I literally put in my fucking stream that it says just a robot response, Luce McClung's still bad. Should I just get rid of it in game for the rest of the night until we're done with the chat? Done with the chat. What the fuck am I saying? Till we're done? Like, or should we just continue on should we just continue on?
Okay, even then, Connor, what is the line?
Or do you guys want me to respond or react to Jar's response and see Lewis McClung's like god awful dream video? I think most people are here for drama. I was gonna say, I think most people are here for drama. I haven't seen the Jar response. I think it's probably really bad. Hold on. Holy moly. Arkansas, Michigan. Once, of course, one of us said the state. We probably listed all 50. No, actually, Kronar, you guys haven't listed the state I was born in. You guys have not listed that state. That one actually has not gone listed. The state I was born in was not listed. Up to you. Do whatever you want. You should watch it then. I think the idea is to just watch the Jar video. I think it's gonna be fun to watch.
In fact, it's been a couple of months. These last few months have been very chaotic, to say the least, and I know a lot of you have many questions. You're curious about my side of the story. Don't worry, I brought receipts. I know
Marcus
most
Baby is from Georgia. I'm not from Georgia.
people won't care for what I have to say. The tea has gone cold, and they've moved on to talking about people.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? My favorite basketball team is the Atlanta Hawks, but that doesn't mean I'm from Georgia. Okay. That does not mean I'm from Georgia, okay?
like Mudahar and Nuxtaku. But at least you're here watching this unmonetized video.
What games are you even going to play, Marchus? I have a game set up. We have some games set up. It was Mexico. What does that mean? I'm not from Mexico. Holy epilepsy, this guy's editing.
Video of mine, so you don't have to even worry about giving me money by
Marcus
viewing
is
this
from
video.
Maine.
Or maybe you're just viewing
How
this
did I
through
not
someone
see this
else's live
sooner?
stream.
Not from Maine. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. It is not a single state within the East. There's not a single East. I've never been East. I've been East one time. I have been to Carolina once. That is the farthest East I've ever gone. Minnesota is the farthest East I've ever gone consistently. Actually, I've been to Florida once, and I've been to Carolina once, but it was just for a one-time thing.
Who's looking to farm a few more clicks off of me. I'm not going to sugarcoat
East is so much better. I have been out East. It's really not that great out there. When I went out there, I was like, wow, this is kind of boring. I'm going to be honest. It's a little boring. Okay? It's a little boring. Play Mass Effect 3 and Romance Tali. We have other... Okay, sorry. I forgot to say what games we have. Okay, so chat, we're going to play Firewatch. That's the first game. We already finished the other games in the past ones. Future streams we'll play games. I don't think we're going to get to it tonight. But we have Firewatch as one of the games, and then I think I have a few others that I have listed. I have a game called Faith. That's a horror game that I want to play. So I kind of want to get to that one. I've never played it. And then I think there's a few other games that I want to also buy and see if we can play. Shepard is like 30-something and Tali is like 19. What is this? What is this? Romancing Tali is collectively correct choice. Is it Utah, Marcus? No, it is not Utah. I'll give you guys that one. It's not Utah. North is so much fucking better than everything. No, dog, it's always based. Play Pony Factory. Oh, yeah, Gamma suggested Pony Factory. That's a good one. Ooh, horror game. Firewatch is so good. Good for wrapping up tonight. Play Roblox. Yes, play Pony Factory. Play Fanboy Aim Trainer. Oh, my God. You guys are fucking weird.
Things. I fucked
Listen. To finish up the video tonight, or stream tonight, we're probably going to just react to Jar, okay? I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. We're going to react to Jar, okay? Because I want to wrap up Jar because I think Jar's retarded. Or I think this whole thing is retarded. So I think it's good to wrap up here. And the next stream tomorrow, we'll have plenty of time. Okay? Firewatch banned PewDiePie from making a video on their game? Have I seen the Until Dawn trailer? Like for the remake stuff?
I really dropped the ball on this situation. I can't even say that I was manipulated.
Is it Utah, Marcus? No, it is not Utah. Utah is not the state. Utah is not it. Never been to Utah, actually. Utah, I've never been. I know there are a lot of Mormons there. Oh, live action movie. I did not see that. That's actually, hold up. Let me see if I can pull that up. That would be dope to watch. Maybe we can refrain from Jar because he is really retarded. We can change the title, right? Let's see. Do they have a trailer up? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It's fucking terrible. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. Max Striker. Hello, Max Striker. You're one of Mrow's little buddies. Is Mrow still going? Is he still alive? He's just reacting to counterpoints, which I mean is awesome. He's like fucking retarded, but it's gonna be so mid, I bet.
I'm looking for my sister.
Washington? No, Washington's not it.
She's gone missing. I didn't say that. Do a lot of people go missing around here?
What is this?
Up the road.
Dude, what is this? What is the house? What is this?
That's where people get into trouble.
Feels like we're the first people here in years.
Looks like it too.
Weird.
What?
That's my sister's signature. Oh, shit.
Guys, check it out.
What happened to these people?
Where's my car?
Where's Megan?
What? Why isn't it true? Okay. What the fuck is this? Bro, what? It has nothing to do with the game's plot. Yeah. What the this is not Until Dawn. What is this? This is not Until Dawn at all. Wait. They got rid of the Wendigo and just replaced it with Josh actually killing? Don't tell me that's the case. What? That's not the point of the game. This is After Dusk? Literally. What is this? What is this? What is this? Josh isn't even the killer. He's not even the killer of the game. Wait, what the fuck is this? Did they play the game? Chat, did they play halfway through the game? Did they just play halfway through and not get to the part where the Wendigo shows up? Is that what they did?
What the fuck just happened?
Hold on, what? This has... Dude, Chad, even the wife in the background just can't even comprehend it. She's fucking dying back there because it sucks. Halfway, they didn't even play it. That has nothing to... That doesn't happen in the game. There is not a single thing where time restarts and then people just come back to life. It's a time loop story. What? Why? Okay, is it titled Until Dawn because it's just a separate title? Like it has...
We all got fucking murdered. And now we're here again.
So the night is just gonna repeat.
Maybe
itself.
it's not Until Dawn. It's just a different story, but same name. No, it is because the killer is the same. It has the same mask and stuff and all that as Josh. What am I watching?
Holy shit. Every night, something new is trying to kill us.
So now the Wendigo shows up? What the...
What is
okay.
that?
Okay.
How many more deaths do you have in you?
Nobody's made it past 13 nights.
If we want to survive, we have to make it until dawn.
What is that?
Oh, now the Wendigo shows up. No, it's the same. It's the same. Who greenlit this? Who greenlit this? Who did it? Who greenlit this? Who did this? How do movies keep getting worse? How do horror movies keep getting worse? Bro, how? Dude, I didn't think horror movies could get any worse in the recent movies that we've seen. Not even horror movies, just Borderlands, right? Borderlands was terrible. Borderlands was bad. This is worse. This has nothing to do with it. Dude, what the fuck is this? Okay. Rami Malek isn't even in it. Of course he's not. Of course. Dr. Allen, I think this is the guy who plays Dr. Allen at least, but he's not even like a figment of Josh's imagination anymore. He's just a real life character. The names of the characters aren't even the same. Dr. Hill. They're not even... Dude, they're not even the same. They're not even the same names. Did they even get permission to make a movie about Until Dawn? How do they not have all the names of the characters correct, the story of the character correct? Am I tripping? Am I fucking tripping? What am I looking at right now? Looks kind of cool. No, it doesn't. He said the title. Oh my god, he said it. They're making game movies. I heard Sonic 3 was great. Sonic 3 was a fucking banger. Sonic 3 was awesome. I watched Borderlands with my friend, and man, it was abysmal. Video game movies and TV shows are bad because they don't try to market to the game's fan base. Looks kind of cool. Absolute ass. Make a video about it, Marcus. Make a video, Marcus. I should. You know what, chat? I'm going to do that. I'm going to fucking shit on this thing. This movie pisses me off. I love Until Dawn.
He's getting up.
I'm just gonna grab it. Okay. Don't move.
Yeah. Oh, what? Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
What? It's still in my face!
Oh, I'm so fucking scared, dude. The acting in this is actually, like, horrendous, dude. What am I looking at, dude? I'm, like, so upset. PlayStation promoted this movie. PlayStation promoted this. How do you greenlight this? How do you greenlight this? This is like a cash grab. This isn't even real. How does this become a real thing? A live action Code Geass movie? Really? Dude, why is my shit in all caps? 2 years ago? Yeah, this ain't happening. You're I was gonna stick with the anime. We don't need to make everything live action. Only 7 likes, but only with 15. I'm seeing 17 views. Chat, like this stream. What the hell is going on here? Why are we not seeing any more likes on the stream? That's less than half of what I'm getting right now. This is a joke. Let's get some likes going on the stream, guys. Come on. We're having a good time tonight. We're having a great time, right? We're watching fun stuff. We're having a great night. Let's get the stream going. And hell, a donation wouldn't hurt either. I mean, I'm not opposed to a donation as either. I mean, have I not been entertaining? I disliked it. Fuck you. Dude, okay. Look at this movie. Peak movie. Movie good for fan base. Fan base really like movie. This movie, fan base no like movie. Fan base think movie bad. Are you not entertained? You're gonna need to shill harder than that? Dude, I'm not this guy, okay? He's really good at shilling. He's really good at convincing you guys to give him money. I don't like convincing you guys. This movie peak. This movie fun. This movie awesome. This is not awesome. This is not awesome. You know what else is not awesome? This movie not good. This movie not awesome. This movie suck. 10% on Rotten Tomatoes, more like 1%, more like 0%. This sucked. This movie sucked. When your socks dropping? What? See, okay, Chad, I got a little story for this one. Borderlands, all right? I got a little story for this one. Oh, you know what? I got a little story for 2 movies. So, Borderlands, I wanted to go see Borderlands because I thought, I like Borderlands. I like the Borderlands games. I was excited. I was like, okay, they're making a Borderlands movie. I'd love to see it. That's a great concept. I knew it wasn't going to be good, but I was hoping that it was going to be one of those fun, bad movies. I was really hoping that maybe it'd be, oh, it's really bad. The acting maybe isn't 100%. Maybe everything in it's not 100%. It's pretty bad. But you know what? It's fun. It's fun to watch. It's like, it's crazy like Borderlands is, because Borderlands isn't exactly 100% one of the best games out there, okay? Some of their games is not exactly great. This movie, is worse than that. I don't even know how you fucked that up. I don't even know how you fucked that up. I don't. I don't. Borderlands 1 is my favorite. I thoroughly enjoyed 2. I played through 2 with my friend. It was so much fun. I had so much fun playing 2. It was really good. They need to realize how autistic gamers are and how we need stuff to be actually similar to the source material. Why was Lilith 60? Literally, dude, it's like the Sonic movies. The Sonic movies are just fucking, they're bangers. They're bangers. That's why they're bangers. Autistic little retards like it, okay? I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, okay? Did I see what you sent me on Discord? Let's see what we got from Gamma. Oh, dude. Really? 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 Is this a joke to you, Gamma? Is this actually a joke? Am I a joke to you? This is a massive W? Yeah, I'm sure you think this is a massive W, okay? This is not funny. This isn't funny. This isn't cool. I don't know what you thought this was going to be. This isn't cool. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not looking at this with... I'm not having a good time. Please tell me you're lying about the My Hero one. I really hope that's lying too. It's genuinely hard to be worse than current Borderlands writing, but they did it. You know what's crazy? Okay, chat, here's something that you guys don't know about me, okay? And I'll let you in on something. My favorite game of all time, my favorite game, okay, is this game. One of my favorite games of all time. Maybe not the favorite game, but one of my favorite games of all time is this game right here. It's what got me into Borderlands. It's what made me like Borderlands a lot. I love this game. It's a great game. Okay? It's a wonderful game. And when I saw that movie, I wanted to leave the theater because I was just very upset. And I stuck around. I stuck around, chat, because I thought maybe at the end they'd pull through. They'd fight a Vault Monster. They finally would fight a Vault Monster. And you know what they didn't do, chat? They didn't fight a Vault Monster! They didn't do shit. The end of the movie was Lilith got her powers for like 2 fucking minutes, and then bad guy dies. That's the end. That's it. I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to fucking kill myself. I hated it. It was not good. This can't be real. Where are you getting these? Where are you getting these? Did I play Tales 2? Fuck no. I heard Tales 2 is bad. It's not even called Tales 2. It's called New Tales from the Borderlands. And it's dog shit. And I'm not going to fucking play it because I don't want to. Because I heard it's bad. And I don't want to play it. It's this game. With these fucking freaks. Not playing it. Don't want to. I don't know where you keep getting this shit. I don't know why you keep getting this shit. I don't want to hear it. Because it's peak? It is not peak. Keck, what are you talking about? Okay, I've heard terrible things about this game. I have heard awful, god-awful things about this new Tales from the Borderlands, okay? I'm not going to fuck myself, okay? I'm not going to fuck myself. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay? I'm not going to do it. You know what pisses me off more? Is that Sasha and fucking, and Fiona are not in the games, but they put fucking Vaughn and Reese in it. And I love that Vaughn and Reese are in the main games, but they didn't put Sasha and Fiona. And what is the point? If you're not going to put Sasha and Fiona. What's the point? What is the actual point, chat? What is the point? Wait, you don't want to play as an obese Frogurt woman for content? I guess I would. Okay, chat. For you guys, I would play the new Tales from the Borderlands. I would replay the first one. I fucking love this game. I've played it like 10 times. I've played it so much. I love it. I literally can't get enough of this game. Like, it's so good. This game is like everything. Except, okay. Telltale games are some of my favorite games. The Walking Dead games are like unironically, like there's a special place in my heart for those games. Like I love Clementine, I love Lee, I love Kenny, I love everything, dude. It's so good. Their games are so good. I just wish Telltale didn't go out of business, dude. They made so much peak. They were so good. You know what's another great game? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Oh man, you don't know how they characterize the old Telltale characters. You're so lucky. Bye, Marcus. You should make a Destiny video. I can get working on it. But have a good night, Victic. Telltale Jurassic Park was fire. Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? Is that actually... Wait, is that real? They keep teasing too, and I'm pissed because it's not happening. I know it's not gonna happen, dude. They keep saying it's gonna happen. They keep saying it's gonna be out there. It's gonna be real, and I don't see it, and it never happens, and it's never gonna happen because they're never gonna fucking release it, and I'm pissed off. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Okay, it's whatever. It's never gonna happen. Okay, random. Wolf Among Us 2 is never gonna happen. They keep teasing it. They keep saying it's gonna happen. It's not happening. It's not gonna fucking happen. They've been teasing it for how long now? Really? Shit, I can't reach the A. Telltale Jurassic Park. Oh my god, you're right. This game is real. Dude, what? This is one of their older games. Holy shit. I didn't even know about this. I had no clue this game existed. It's fucking fire. Now you're making me want to go on like a... You guys are making me want to go on like a Telltale like gaming thing where I just play all the Telltale games for streams. That would go so fucking hard. That would actually go so hard, Chad. You don't even understand. That would go so hard if we just played through the Telltale games. Holy shit. I wish someone would resurrect Mercenaries 2. Mercenaries 2? What is that? What is Mercenaries 2? I just want happiness, okay? New ending. I heard there's a new ending, Save Josh scene. I kind of want to see that. 18 minutes. I'm not going to do that, though. I haven't played the Quarry yet. Jesus Christ. Chad, I don't know how much more I can take of Gamma shenanigans. I don't really know. Is he still watching this? Oh.
The factual parts of these allegations, right? That's all we got to do. Is go through the factual elements of these allegations.
All right. We will watch the Andrew Wilson stuff eventually.
Andrew Wilson.
Let me get rid of some of these tabs.
What's this guy doing?
Do we want to watch next? We'll probably.
What is he on about? What is he talking about?
Dickers, we're not gonna.
The Jar 10 is peak comedy. Dude, okay. Chat, I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to hold off the Jar content for tomorrow. We're going to hold off Jar and Lewis for tomorrow, I think. Unless you guys want to get into it tonight. Quarry was mid. I know, I heard it was bad. I grabbed it for like $7.99. That would be fun for sure. The Jar 10 is peak comedy. It's like, is it gaming time? It can be gaming time. We can, okay. Just for you, Gamma, because you do like a good gaming stream. You are a big gaming stream fan. We will do, because I got, how many minutes do I got? I got about like 20, 30 minutes to game, okay? We'll whip out a video game just for you, okay? It's a short stream tonight, Chad. I'm sorry. Okay, it's a short stream tonight. I know. But we're a busy guy. We're a busy man today. Oh, Project Zomboid's a game that I gotta boot up again. Scam. Chad, don't say scam. Don't say scam. Don't say scam. What was that video you were watching? It was Rouse stream. We were talking about the Destiny stuff a second ago. Let me boot up the game real quick. Let me get the game here. Let's make sure it's on the screen. There we go. Zomboid is aggressively 2D. Yeah, we were going over the Destiny stuff earlier. Play Gigabash? What is that? Let me see. What is Gigabash? I'll go on Steam real quick. I'll check out Pony Factory so I can put it on my cart real quick. How much is Pony Factory? $4? That's it? Dope. This game looks so fucking scary, Gamma. Are you actually gonna make me play this game? Fuck. Gigabash is $25? Motherfucker, dude. I am not sure I can play that one. I don't got $25 to pull out of my pocket, I'll tell you that much. Let's go to settings real quick. Let's put it to windowed. Subtitle languages, display subtitles. The volume can probably go down to 65. I'm guaranteeing you it's going to be loud as fuck. Let's see. Full screen? No, yeah, we need to do full screen. Fuck. You gotta. Fuck. You have to play, yes. Pony Factory is a short game. You'll genuinely finish it in like 40 minutes. It's not that scary if you treat it like Halo. Yeah, but okay, listen. It doesn't matter if it's like Halo. When I was a kid, I couldn't play Halo 3. Here's a inside lore, right? A Marcus lore drop. I couldn't play Halo 3 because the flood scared the living shit out of me. And I refused to play the game because the flood was too scary. So, yeah. What do you think is the best free game on stream? I don't know. Are you afraid of the elites? The flood scared the living shit out of me. I hated that there were so many little fucking tiny little shits chasing me. It scared me. It scared me, okay? I was afraid. Why is there you can do multiple game save files? For Firewatch? I thought it was a one-way story. I never played one. I played... 2 is my favorite. 2 is my favorite. I love 2. 2 is fucking goated. I do love 4. 4 is good. But 2 is my favorite. 2 is good. You see Julia. Chad, I don't remember this game at all. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are drinking out with your pals. You approach her. The flood was cool as fuck. The Gravemind was awesome. You are drunk. So what's your, major? You're pretty. I'm going to say that one, Jet. Who am I in this situation? I'm Henry? Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. Oh! Uh-oh. Put on the backpack, brother. Okay, where am I at? I just only remember watching one playthrough back in the old days. Truck bed, load the gear. Put the gear on there. What's over here? What's over here? Oh, man. I didn't check what was over there. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. We love it. Risington. Risington. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Life is good. Julie wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. She wants the beagle. She's in love with the beagle. Why would we pick the other dog? You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. She wants the beagle, right? She's the one who wants the dog. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julie loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk on the deck. It's summer 19:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Oh, whoa! Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. One day, why rush? That would be pretty good. Bunch of little retards running around. I like that idea. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. She is right. She's absolutely right. Hey, grab the gear, man. Oh, we got the gear. Alright. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. You're in their country. Okay. Alright. We're moving on up. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. You ignore her. You know what, chat? Abuse! You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. That's the right one. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I know. All right, I know. These colors are very nice. Very, very nice colors. Wait, what? This game is woke? What do you mean? What? Did I do something wrong? "1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Bucket gets kicked? Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. We're gonna beat his face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Jail! plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her to not take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. I mean, I would not want to live in Connecticut either, brother. I'm gonna be honest. I would not want to live there. But you know what? If this is... Chad, I don't know. Saying no is really fucked up because this is what she wants. We're gonna agree, and we're gonna go back and forth. You ask her if she'll communicate back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it for you. She'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. Why the fuck is Julia such a... I'm gonna be honest. I mean, Chad, I'm gonna be honest. Just for... Chad. She's kind of a bitch. Okay. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Why is she so moody? She was found crying in the stairwell. You make macaroni and drink wine, try to forget about it. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. She has BPD. Clearly. Jeez. BPD, girly pop. I don't remember this game. I watched it so long ago, I don't remember anything. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I've seen multiple doctors and having many tests working that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Oh. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. That's fucking depressing. Chat, hold on. Ah! 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 No! 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 Fuck! Oh. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the... Why didn't nobody say anything? Chat, why did none of you say anything about the dick? What the hell? What the hell? What the fuck? Why? 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 No. I have to cut that out of stream. I have to cut that out of stream. I can't show that. Like, I feel like I'm not allowed to show that. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. This is depressing. What the fuck? Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. The other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. She's from Australia. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Oh my god. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. You decide to make her into a full-time care facility. I feel so... Never fall in love, billions must die, total chud incel life. Dude, fuck. I feel like taking care of yourself is like selfish, but at the same time, full-time career facility is like obviously the correct way to go for someone who's suffering from serious problems like this. But like, she won't remember anyways. Fuck. Chat, no, this is a love story, okay? This is a love story. We're gonna take care of her. Follow the trail. Follow the trail. Follow the trail. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's... Oh my god. Get over here! I'm gonna fucking get you! Debating the ethics of taking care of an Alzheimer's patient. Classic. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. First time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Oh, fuck me. See? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, probably a chair. You got to the same bar at the boring end of the Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night, you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julie's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. And that's why we're here. And that is why we're at the lookout tower. And this is our job. Very nice, quiet little job, right? Nice, quiet little job. Nice little place. Nothing wrong with this job. I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy. Turn on the power. Dude, I fuck with this heavy. What? You? The you?
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Huh? Left shift? Oh, I'm pressing caps. My bad. How do I... Oh, there we go.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
Okay.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay. You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mom. Nobody back home can stand you. That one.
You've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo,
Let's
Henry.
examine.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
No.
Okay, good night. Bye.
No.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10,
Put it back.
folks out here simply got
Fuck.
dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Whoa. Whoa.
Good morning,
This is
Henry.
epic.
Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what.
Look at this,
6?
Chad. I'm already getting settled in.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike
This
puts
is the
everyone out of
dream
commission
right
for a
here,
day or
Chad.
two.
This is the
But now
dream.
that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in
Why is it so
1914
fucking
by
scuffed?
W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
What?
Are those fucking fireworks?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need
Evil!
to get down there right now and stop
Evil!
this.
Evil! Evil!
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, kick the shit out of them. Can I write them a ticket? I'm not really into discipline. Can I?
You can handle
Can I
that?
write?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Fuck. God damn it. Oh, fuck. I didn't respond. Fuck me. What did she say? Where did she say it was? Okay. What is this? Chlortox. Dope. Real fucking funny. What did Destiny do? Some pretty fucked up evil shit. Lisandro, if you want to see... some pretty fucked up evil shit. If you want to see, you could actually rewind the stream back and you can see what we were talking about earlier, if you wanted to. Can I not take my jacket? Oh, door open? Oh, I was gonna say. Okay. Where's the rope? Can I ask her a question? Hello? Hey! Hello? Lady? Hello? Okay, she doesn't respond. She said in the safe, right? It's not up there, right? I'm not tripping. She said it's in a safe. Oh, fuck me. Chad, I do have to get off soon, okay? So we're gonna move forward just a little bit here. And then we're probably gonna end the stream for tonight. We'll come back to this later. Let's get down and let's get that rope first, though. I think the rope is down here. I think. Weird. I don't know where the rope is. I forgot what she said about the rope. Fuck. Okay, chat, I'm gonna save the game. Chat, I'm gonna get off for the night. I know. It's a short stream. I'm sorry for the short stream. Usually I do a lot longer streams, but it was a busy day today, so I can only do a little bit of a stream. 3-hour stream. Not too bad. Okay, chat, not too bad. You guys are overreacting. Okay, you guys are overreacting. 4 more hours, 4 more. That's what I normally do. But we're not doing that tonight. No, we are not. We're not doing that tonight, okay? Okay, chat. It was a good stream, though. Really good stream. Fun stream. Destiny stuff was awesome. It was a fun thing to go over. If there's more stuff that occurs, I probably will do more stuff tomorrow. Because this Destiny stuff seems very interesting. So I wonder if there's going to be more stuff. Maybe even more Spurgs, like the fucking counterpoints or whatever his name is. But yeah, we're going to call it for the night. Scammed, not scammed. You weren't scammed. You weren't scammed out of anything, all right? This isn't a scam. You are just lying to yourself, all right? Have a good fucking night, all right? All right, you weren't scammed. You had a fun night. Yeah, get scammed. You know what? Fuck it. Get scammed. Everyone in chat, you just got scammed. All of you scammed. Scammed out of a fun time because it was only 3 hours. Fuck all of you. I'm not being serious. I'm not being serious. Have a good night, chat, okay?